let's jump into the action, guys. Let's get hyped. Let's give me some predictions as well. I will say, I think True will take it. I honestly think True will take it with the very close 3-5. 3-5 for me. True, my man. Let's take a look at how they will play off Mayans here. As you all know, tricky. If you get the market, you can build so many more. And indeed, the market opening instantly here for TheCode. He's going to villager market on the other side. The barracks opening. And True, he kind of has his ego saying to himself, I need to play without market. I need to break the players. And now we will see at the top left, you will see the wood, food, and stone maybe even drop. And we'll get so much more gold. And 2.5k more gold equals 50 more Eagle Warriors if TheCode goes for it. But True's already here, annoying quite nicely with his Eagle Warrior. And this one looks like a solid opening. One villager down. Next one in danger. Thanks for all the subs, guys. And now we have the Eagle here, blocked off quite nicely. No, actually 5 against 5. And now you might feel, okay, what's happening here at the minimap? Why are there so many white dots? Well, mass amount of relics on this one. And that's what I love so much about this map. We also have a big hill in the center, but you cannot build anything on this sandy area. So he'll control a thing. Lots of castles there, not a thing. Military count, as we can see, 16-7. And that was due to TheCode building that market so early. Now tries to hold with some defensive castles. We will see 4 castles being built after only 4 barracks as well. And we can see beautiful swarm at the sides. Now Eagles getting in, not really finding the villager kills though. One going down here. TheCode can't save that one. Another one villager will die here as well. And now it's 2 Ida villagers and 6 in total for TheCode. Quite problematic situation for him. True will expand so much further, and that could be a really nice start for him in this one. Now goes on to gold. Would love to see some first relics or monasteries being dropped off. Drops the quadruple monastery and a sneaky castle at the side to control more relics. 20 relics on the map. We have a relic counter here for all you lovely people that might tune in a bit later, might jump in a bit later as well. Is the market play worth it on this map with many relics? Great question. And that's exactly the reason why I picked this matchup. I don't know. And this is the beauty. Mayans more normally heavily jumping on who gets the market first. And then a lot of luck included. There was an exceptional game on Golden Pit, the Viper against Roomstock, if you want to rewatch that one on my YouTube. And I don't know. How big is the sacrifice to put 2 villagers on the market here? He's behind 5 villagers, is even military, but 4 castles down for now as well. Lots of map control down. Monastery count is 3-0 at the moment. And this is the beauty of Deathmatch World Cup. This is the beauty of this map as well. Something to find out. The Warriors with the plumed archers now holding the ground here. Would love to see how many traps we have in production. So far, only plumed archers, maybe some rams. Onagers actually being added. TheCode is trying to move in here, has equal military, but hill advantage for True. Numbers not that crazy here when it comes to Eagles. For True, though, is getting broken a bit. Where are the Eagle numbers? Oh, but actually, TheCode is retreating here. With 15 fewer military, is getting some raids in. First relics being collected. And oh boy, do I love that I don't have to switch the overlay to see the relic count here. Still getting a lot of control here at the right hand side. I will go for a wild prediction with the relics, but also you say, what do you think? What will be the relic count in the end? Left hand side True, left hand side TheCode, right hand side True. I will go for a wild 7-13. Therefore in favor. CST is the castle count. 6-14, okay. 13-7 for True, 6-14. So all of you are seeing massive advantages here. We will have another raid. Only 1 monastery out now. That one will be blocked quite nicely. Drops another relic. Already 3 in the bank here. 20 more villages as well. I think he needs to kill that forest at the front to just give himself an easier way of engaging. But maybe just stalling a bit could be nice as well. Prepare some siege workshops here. If he gets like 2-3 relics of that half, would just be enormous for him. 15-5, 7-1. Someone confusing this of another beautiful event. 4 relics now guaranteed. We will have some more. So yeah, True will never have less than 7. Not sure how many TheCode will end up with. He has 140 military. Think the main war true against TheCode was my favorite game of the Awakening. The big deathmatch tournament that the Viper finished second at, losing against Sitba in the grand finals there. And we had a similar strategy as well, mass plumed archers by True and the early market. It was in Arabia though, and eventually True broke. TheCode broke True there. Let's take a look. Plumed archers a bit out of position. Need to fight. Ooh, stand ground there. Still a lot of white dots. I see 5 relics now for True, 2 relics for TheCode. We need to see an advantage in the long run when it comes to the relic count. Otherwise, the market did pay off. Still lots of dots here. Left hand side needs to be controlled. Nice move there though. Plumed archer still holding this one, and yeah. Would have loved to see a bit more of relic steal. Will be at least 5 more relics. So TheCode will end up with 7, maybe even more after all this. And heavy losses. True needs to retreat. But we'll get that one. Oh, looks like a second down and 8 to me. Viper lost to TheCode. No, he won 5-2. He's waiting in the grand finals. Going to happen tomorrow. Plumed archers here. Horrible. Lots of losses here. Not the greatest retreat. Nice move here by TheCode, finding a good angle. And yeah, that relic is now running home. True 8, Code 5 pretty soon. We will have some more contestant of those two at the side. More onagers here. Let's take a look. Should be some kills quite easily here. Shooting up there. But, oh, TheCode sees it in time. Way more plumed archers here for True. More of the eagle approach guy is TheCode. Viper only loses to Yo. Well, someone didn't see Clash of the Hippo one or Clown's Cup. Or a lot of tournament that Hera won earlier this year. Still one relic in the back here. True now at 10. I think that will be 11-9 in the end. So an advantage for True, but not the big advantage that he was hoping for. Ooh. Uh-oh. Needs to retreat there. True. Ay. Now skirms even being mixed in. Not my favorite choice. Castle count better for True, as you can see in the overlay here. Now the last relic being picked off as well, I believe. Yeah, indeed, will make it home. So final count will be 11-9 pretty soon. Lots of siege here on the field for TheCode. If we compare that, he has 17 siege, only 5 for Mr. True. Archer count 80-53, but no infantry basically for either player. The pop limit now, gold wise, both pretty damn high. Lots of food still in the bank for True, but he loses another castle. So many traps out here. The Ram's simply not coming out. Okay, now some spawning at the right hand side. Maybe he can get all the traps. Could that be something military wise? Both looking pretty damn hot for now. Oh boy, it feels like more army by Mr. True at this very moment here. Castle count, well, pretty damn even, I would say, but look at the stone, also still in the bank. TheCode looking good there. Now the ram count not too hot here at the front. Oh boys, military still 90-80. Now a monk, not really sure what he is up to. That was an early waypoint apparently. More rams at the front. Ay. Looks like a rough hold for our US American. Let's take a look if he can make it happen. Goes for some raids here. Lovely stuff. We'll find some villager kills. At least he should. But must make sure to not die in the center. Still gold here that he needs to grab as well. Heavily on the one in the back. Wants to mix in some more skirms. Not really patrolling here. Look at that. Half of the army not really fighting in the back. Not pretty, while we see TheCode doing a bit of a better job there. Oh, we find some villager kills. That should be some losses in the long run. But sometimes that means that the opponent has the better production, will get more military because he doesn't have a lot of villagers blocking his space there. Still 3 traps at the front. Castle. 5k HP here, 3 traps moving forward, but I think this could be broken. Army is coming over though, and TheCode sits at 76 villager. Both players now with over 100 military. The castle might fall, puts True down to only 4. Not really what he's looking for. Still can get some stone though, not the biggest problem. Still mining stone quite heavily, not really focusing down on those traps at the moment. More rams moving in. Skirmishes now as well. Eagles won't really do too much anymore. Onagers could maybe be something. Oh, traps are finally dying. Finally dying. 100 military for both players. Uh-oh. TheCode, he wants to finish this game. Builds the aggressive castle on the side of his opponent. Plumed archers. Well, numbers look a bit better for True, I believe. Let's quickly click on this one. And indeed, 90 archers for him. 65 on the other side. TheCode goes for 14 infantry. Siege now becoming more and more even. And I'm a bit surprised that I mute the game every time I click on this overlay there. And to talk about that with PKZ. Castle now goes up. Maybe some traps in production could be nice for True, who's already back to 900 gold here and still has a lot of gold there at the front. Trap is going down at the right hand side. Ram dealt with that one quite nicely. Monastery survive, and that's actually the monastery with 8 relics. So one more shot could have gotten a lot of gold there. Whew. Setting in the audio tab of AoE. Oh. What would that be? Like, going out of the game, still play the sound? I'll try to find that. Thanks, Polska. And Plume's diving in, will get the trap kill there. Just such a big amount of units. Rams are moving forward. Not a lot of siege from TheCode at the moment, though. Remember, True, 2 more relics, so the very long game might be nice for him. KD is looking a bit better for him as well. Now pushes in. He has way more siege at the moment. Way more siege, and plumed archers are not in the numbers. 110 military to 75. Did True maybe do this? What a beautiful start off in this series here. And well, we have, okay, it's just some random walls. I thought that might have been a forward attack, but not really. And more castles going down. Now he has so much more gold to grab. What is this? And nearly masters roughly 2.5k. A bit more plus million bonus there. So that could be lots of plumed archers again. Remember, 11 relics still ticking for him. Shall not pass, indeed. Going for the trap again, but dies there. Mass amount of plumed archers on both sides. Castle is falling though. TheCode still 30 villages on gold. Some at the bottom there, some over there, but shouldn't be too much left. True, now finally goes into that one. Still has some skirms mixed in as well. Goes for that castle. Would love to see like 2 traps or something. He actually has traps. Could use that. Very important though that he also repairs that monastery. Now needs to reproduce some rams here at the front. Whew, the intensity of the game 1. You guys know, best of 9 coming our ways. Could be a very long day. Yesterday, it wasn't super long. Less than 3 hours after we had close to a 2-hour game as the start. But then TheCode just with a very, no, True with a very strong performance and just clapped Tato back to RM. Castle is being held. That ram couldn't get the kill against the trap. Oh god, and the monastery did go down. The monastery did go down at the top. Uh-oh, not the greatest gold income now. Let me quickly take a look at that. Overall gold income, 5.3 to 4.1. Well, we'll take some time to... Oh no, he actually shift-clicked on the ones in the back. And the next monastery is under attack as well. The monk goes the long way. Ay, 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 ay. Nice control here by Mr. True. By TheCode. That's something maybe you could have seen earlier. Finally, the traps are shooting here as well. Now ram count a bit better. 12 on gold versus 25 on gold. Massive amount of villagers being sent forward. Both players can build more castles if they desire to. So much micro to pick up all the relics again. I think just shift clicking could be an option here, no? Okay, finally the monks can do something. 900 HP here. Plumed Archers a bit in the back. Goes for some more skirmishes in the front. Rams. Just send them forward. Very idle here, Mr. True. Left hand side seems to be too much micro for him. Here is even putting them back into another monastery that he built further back. But that's so much micro for him at the moment that he's very distracted. Finally, the Rams are doing something again. Mining camp went down here as well. Long distance mining here towards the main TC. TheCode keeps up the aggression through fewer villagers, but it all comes down to the gold count here. And, well, more gold income for quite some time here for TheCode, who's now building more siege workshops at the front. Finally, relics reclaimed. Finally, 11 to 9 again. But, pooey, that was a bit of a hiccup here. Nice move by TheCode, playing very aggressively there. Plumed Archers actually attacking the siege workshop instead of going for the army. Not the greatest thing ever. KD super close. Yesterday we had this 2-hour game. Game number 1. And the KD difference was at 7. It was like 3k to 3k 7. Something in that amount. Rams are moving forward again. 10 Rams here at the front against 9 Rams of TheCode. Another siege workshop goes down. Would still love to see some more trap action behind this one. Plumed Archer count that I can see 47 to 41. So looks a bit better for True here. Ram count needs to be increased a bit more. Oh, this is so tough. It's just every single time you get some gold, you're producing again. How much gold do we have at the front? 1300. Okay, like 1700 gold still left to mine here. Skirmishers now being added by TheCode as well. Neither player really going for any selling so far after the initial market abuse. Trying to hold this one. Plumed Archers trying to surround the... Oh, but dies. And with the splash damage actually ungarrisons on the monastery. Sick move here. And, well, does some micro movement there as well. Might have just been a patrol as well. And ungarrisoned, so 10 to 9 relics again. Ay, what an intense game. And this is only 34 minutes into this set, into game number 1. But still so much production, so many Plumed Archers, so many skirmishes being built. But look at that. That's mainly skirms now. Look at that, 56. How is the Plumed Archer count looking? 32. Well, still okay. He has some in the back. He has some at the right-hand side. But maybe Eagles could now be an option again. Why doesn't True take out the traps? Well, it's not that easy, right? He doesn't really have the raiding units at the moment. Just needs some more traps himself, in my opinion. Now he takes the fight with all his plumes against the skirmishes. That's something he doesn't want to do. Maybe Onagers could now be an addition as well. Just feels like TheCode can dictate where he wants to attack into a bit easier than True can. Now Onagers indeed being added. And, oh, try to wall off the trap. Indeed, succeeded with that one. Nice move. The Ram not really knowing what to do with its life. Forward. Okay, finally it decided on its purpose in life. 2 relics down, garrisoned. 9v9 relics at the moment. 2, as you can see here, more Rams pushing in. TheCode with a nice forward base. True, struggling to keep his population above 160. Skirms going down as well. Resources at the limit. 5 farmers here. Now queues up some more. Can't reproduce more skirmishes. Onager, can it get the shot off? And gets an okay shot off. Maybe a second one. Okay. Not too bad. Oh, and again, goes for those monasteries. What a sick move. TheCode's so active, and it just feels like that in the end it did pay off. True, I think maybe focusing a bit more at the bottom. If he played against the 2 villager market, could have helped him out. I think he sort of had a bigger advantage with all the relics there at the side. In the end, was a nice push by TheCode, who is now looking to finish off this game. He's at pop 180, True struggling to keep himself above 140. 17 farmers, 37 on wood, 0 on gold, 69 villagers only, 12 of them idle. Not really knowing where to do with them. Maybe going for some more farms, but getting pushed so heavily. Can't really go on to his gold as well. 7 relics now, 2-9. Suddenly TheCode with the advantage in a game that already was looking good for him. Goes for some more eagle raids. So active behind this one as well. Such a nice move here. What could True have done differently, Professor? Well, I think if he plays against the 2 villager market, he needs to have a bigger advantage than 11 to 9 relics. I think maybe more than 4 barracks. I think like 6 barracks opening, get more map control, get the castles a bit later. Might have been an option. Because he went like 4 barracks and then 4 castles very early on. That's why his plume numbers were nice. But map control was actually not that crazy good for him. And then take the skull a bit earlier. Might have been something. Maybe mix in skirms a bit earlier as well. It's not easy to say, right? And it's obviously so much easier to say in hindsight. Plus, while seeing everything, lovely moves. Look at that. No. What? How did that... How is this one not in the... Oh! The monastery is full. 10 out of 10. This is the T90 monastery. He wanted to go for 11 out of 10. But actually, out of 10 means you can't get more than 10. If it says out of 10, the maximum is 10, guys. And the monastery knows that. T90 apparently doesn't. But that's how math works. Phew. Getting angry again. And that's why he can't set the relic in there. Needs to build another monastery. Have you ever given 120%? No. Phew. Pop 120. Still the nice controller at the front. True obviously knows this is his dream. This is... okay, now he sees, rushes out the monastery. But still, pop 130 here. So much control now. Wouldn't be surprised if we see some villagers now being sent to the front as well. You think the game needs bigger monasteries? No. You know, True is a math professor. So, not really professor, but a math educator. So, he knows how it works and adjusts accordingly. I'm happy. Pop on 40, Rams now moving forward, but simply not a lot of stuff to follow this one up. 80 villagers now for both players. True continues to somewhat hold on, but it just feels like it's delaying. And now it's 11 against 9 relics, right? Oh, maybe his Rams will get... Oh, that Ram needs to go through. Needs to get the kill against the trap. Won't get that. Ay. Isn't it over? Well, let's say it's looking really bad for True. But he's a guy that will stay in games quite long as well. And he is one of the guys that I've seen the craziest comebacks of, so... Well, you can't allow yourself a comeback if you are given up too early. Well, he's back to pop 160. He has 11 relics. So... He has some stuff going for him, but yeah, very little map control. Is getting raided at the sides as well. Not the prettiest spot. We'll lose that castle behind this one as well. Code's monasteries are very exposed. Could True attack those? Let's go into True's point of view, and what does he see? He sees those monasteries over here. So technically yes, but at the moment he obviously can't spare the units. But yeah, would have loved to see a siege workshop here, cut the trees, maybe 2 rams, kill all that. Would have been a lovely move for sure. But didn't have the breathing room for at least the last 20 minutes. Finally, the villagers arrived here as well. Stealing off the goat at the front. Sneaky, sneaky move. Or not that sneaky, but mean. Let's call it mean. More rams, more skirmishers, and True simply doesn't have the gold to go for the eagles. Like 6-7 eagles could do so well against all those skirmishers here. No score, lol. Lol, what? Don't you see the 0-0 at the top, or not the 28 against 22k at the bottom? Lol. Return to map G to the G. TheCode will take game number 1. Solid opening for him. Obviously, the market early on, as we predicted earlier, no market approach by True. And yeah, a lovely, lovely game here to start this one off. Exactly what I wanted to see how does the early market fare against the non-market, the ballsy play, the gentleman's play, how some DMers would call it, with the no market opening. And yeah, 11-9 relics, probably not the advantage that Mr. True needed in this one. Okay, I was told I can go for options, audio, mute on focus lost. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Okay, then let's take a look at the statistics together, guys. Military. Better KD actually for Mr. True. They take reasonable engagements, but 170 largest army against 113 just made it so much easier for True to take the big fights there. And yeah, lovely stuff. Also killed way more buildings. Gold count overall, 3k more for TheCode. So that was relatively close. Relic count gave 2k extra in the end. Lovely game number 1. Now we jump into the home map of Mr. True. Hope you're all enjoying the show on this lovely Tuesday evening. Did you think this player should play truly smart to crack the code? Tuesday? For me, it's Tuesday, guys. I'm allowed to call the days how I prefer them. I'm an independent human being. Maybe in Hippo countries, it's Tuesday today. What's strategy to win against market? Rate is gold. You have always more wood and food to delay his wood and food eco. It's Saturday, maybe where you live. Oh wait, no. Don't let me get in there. And it's Tuesday. Oh! It's AoE day, isn't it? Every day AoE day. It should be. It should be. Okay, let's take a look at the home maps here. Golden Swamp Aztecs. Oh boy! TheCode. No, True played this one so well. So well. In earlier round. I even asked him in an interview and asked him the question, what would you have done better? And he was like, maybe this and that, maybe this here. And I was like, I thought you played this one close to perfection. Oh, this one looks good for True. And TheCode lost both Golden Swamp games against me. So, not really sure how shaky his mindset could be there. Not Hippo Country, Hippo Universe, rookie mistake. Sorry. Nearly flags. Oh, did I just say that I took multiple games of TheCode? Who is top 3 in the world? Did I just say that in the same tournament? Yeah, I did. And I still lost the series. Feels nearly man. Legend! Thanks for 300 biddy earlier on. Mental Madness with the 2 gifted subs. And Johnny Hoya with a sub as well. Thanks, guys. They're taking their time. Wait, are these guys players or are these pros with aliases? Those are players. What? Can you get the rank of the Turkish player using a barcode? Stop it, guys. Whew. Does the winner of this have to beat the Viper twice? No. He has the 1-0 disadvantage in the best of 11 finals. You can always find those answers on Liquipedia or on AOE Zone. Waiting for India versus China someday. Ooh, didn't see that for quite some time. Has to be like Drangstar against Shibatong. Something like that. Okay, I'm ready to see Ad6 on Golden Swamp. Nathaniel flies in with 5 gifted sub. Thanks, my man. Nitty love to you. And let's see what they have in store now. Oh god, I should have put Ad6 here, Ad6 there, save, and we can jump into the action. In the Blue Trunks, as always, the higher seed, TheCode, against the Blue Trunks, True on the other side. The opening here is 4 barracks, 5 dogs, and True plays it 4 barracks, 6 dogs to begin with, so very even opening. Obviously, both players training with one in each other. We build 1 champion to defend the first eagle raid, and then build some eagles yourself to go to the other side. At least that's what I would have thought. True, though, takes a different approach and goes champions exclusively. Interesting. Same goes for the code. Castle now as well. Siege workshops here. We don't really see too many Arbalest. Not too great against the upcoming demos. Not too great against the upcoming SO either. First demo will get the double kill here if he patrols in. Oh, doesn't even go for it. 2 dogs up for now. First demo, well, where will it find the angle? Oh, actually got that one down to 60 HP. And we see 5 dogs already up here and only 3 on the other side. Demo connecting against each other. Relics, 2v2 and 1 up for grabs in the center. We're fighting for all this gold. This is the most gold intense map, and Demo gets the good kill here. 12 champions going down against the double demo. And that puts True quite nicely ahead in the counts. Trades off some more nice moves. Waypoint could be a bit different. Lovely play and just produces quite nicely. Castle's not really out yet. A single castle kills a demo though. So that could be nice later on. Should get another 3-for-1. Okay, make it 3-for-2. True with the nice opening. 22 more military out on the map. Obviously not a lot of villagers going down. At 6. Tough to find the kills. Deathmatch Golden Swamp. Isn't it lovely, guys? Isn't it lovely? Market play again by TheCode. And more demos here at the front. So far, not a single real siege unit being built. Some gold now here in the back. Very slow opening in that regard. Double castle to be safe. Suicide Bomber War. A bit. Oh, demo here. Nice. Okay, give me those SO. Give me those SO. Is he watching? True. Ba-da-ba. Nice one. And yeah, he's not finished with this. And just so constantly puts those in. Some towers could help, some houses could help, but now returning the favor. Those champions. Oh boy. Whew. Some losses now on both sides. Heavy losses here. Ay. Population getting somewhat even, but way more gold control here for True. And the demo position, not what I like too much. Gets some more in there. Nice move. Gets away for now. Way more castles at the moment for our player in the Blue Trunks, though. Oh no, 3v3. Because we will get to 6 eventually. Has 3 behind here. Okay, I didn't see them. No one really picking up any relics yet. That castle needs to go up. Not going to be easy. Hoopa! 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 Okay, but now we'll die in second attempt. Nice quick waltz here. Saving that villager. Champions now in the back for the defense. And 1 castle alone. Should be dealing with that one quite nicely. More stuff over here. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm already starting to love the Deathmatch World Cup user bracket finals. Quite a bit here. Already in game 2, 2 completely different wars. Both games really action-packed. Actually like 2 mezzos, but it feels like completely different. Because how many eagles and plumed archers did we see yet? None. How many rams did we see? None. So the only same units that we actually see are some monks, some traps. Microsoft wouldn't have added Golden Swamp. Do you think the original cup map would be played, or wouldn't it be the tournament map pool at all? It wouldn't be in the map pool at all. Then we try to find something else. But cup would not have been an option, because T90 doesn't want me to use it on other tournaments. It's like T90 tournaments exclusive. No plumed archers in Edge 6 War. What a surprise. Indeed! Good that I'm not the only one. Why no Jaguar Warriors? Well, they cost 50% more gold than a champion. But normally we see a bit more than those at the moment, yeah. At the opening, obviously going for them takes a bit longer. Will he get the kill? Oh, misses that one. Could have fired a second time there. And now we see now the switch into Jaguar Warrior indeed. Demos finding the kill here, right hand side. Oh, true, just so much more active what it feels like. But both players with equal population. Now Jaguars here for the defense. Finally thinking about the relics. Nice defense here at the left hand side for Mr. True. For the next game, what is the meta in Inca DM? Actually, I think... Isn't that later on in the series? I think we might have this at game 8 or something. And the meta is... I think 8 archery ranges. And full slinger. Lol, bro. I don't 100% know. But they could take... Like, TheCode could take... Mayans, Dunes again for his next home map if he wanted to. Do you think supplies plays a big role seeing more champions than unique unit infantry? Oh, actually a good question. Maybe. It's 45 and 20 compared to 60-30, I believe. So yeah, you're actually saving quite a bit building champions. And they're equally as good sniping SO or dying to demos. So it's really only if you fight against infantry that they're better. Okay, now gold control better for Mr. True. Way better at the moment. Look at that. 75 villagers on gold. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We did have one set earlier this tournament, Roomstock against True, where we had 105 villagers on gold for Roomstock on the Golden Pit game. That was absolutely crazy madness. But, ooh, demos here. Actually, champions. Suiciding themselves there to save the SO, but SO dying behind this one regardless. Ooh, 84 now. Okay. Apparently, True wants to get some gold here. Now goes 89. Some demo dance here. 173. 50 villagers on gold for TheCode. How much gold does he have left? Okay, 24. Tough to say. Okay. I will estimate something around the 5k mark. A full transition into Jaguars. Not a lot of more demos by True. Gets a good shot off here. Jaguars retreating. SO dying. Trying to take some other SO with them. And okay, smooth. Okay, smooth. Can they make Eagles to raid? Eagles are not that great against Castafire. And the single Jaguar Warrior is kind of killing 5 Eagles as a raid. But yeah, we might see some. In general, we discussed it yesterday. Raiding with single units isn't really a thing in DM because you simply have so many castles set up compared to your typical random map late game. Interesting, Stonewall. TheCode now trying to reclaim that area. Both players. Oh no, actually, TheCode with lots of stone still. Wouldn't be surprised if he pulled some villagers. True is sitting at 150 villagers. That's a massive overboom. Oh god. That is not a thing, my man. Oh, and that's why he has no army on the field. Some patrolling here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, demos though. Demos. Great connections. Oh god. But yeah. True needs to lose some villagers. He is sitting at 28 idle at the moment. More demos coming here at the side. Not the greatest positioning for them though. Might get one more deep shot in. Trades it off against some HP. Needs to send the villagers away. Doesn't hurt to lose quite some though. And now you can see Eagles, not the craziest thing against the castle. You see a volley over 26 damage. So I think they 2 volley. Oh, I think that was manually deleted. I think he manually deleted those demos to do the splash damage against the villager. Couldn't really reach them, but still got some kills there. Lovely move by True, who's sitting at pop 160 against 110. Oh, that could be a lot of dead villagers though. SO shots, trying to go in deep. Don't tell me. Okay, tries to fight off against the SO. Didn't want to go for the super kill. Now we have buildings at the right-hand side, meaning... Oh, nice ground sec. That the demos will be so much more inefficient. SOs need to shoot here. True. Find some kills. Eagles now moving in. Only one Jaguar warrior to defend. Will find some kills, and their damage output obviously is pretty damn solid. Castle helping behind this one though. Now more SO dying. We need to see some more traps from our player in the red trunks, who is sitting at 9k gold. I didn't look at that for quite some time. 9k gold in the bank. Now he just queued up quite some stuff here. As you can see, more Eagles, Jaguars are being produced. We have no more siege, but some more traps. Oh god. He should just build one army and should be able to push the code away again from the center. Why is Metal Civ so popular in DM? It is not. It simply is not. You have a very, very, like, limited... how do I call it? Experience. 107 pop now against a fully pop limit. True. We'll find that castle kill. Now both having the same amount of stone again. Castle obviously made out of paper. In at 6 were the weakest in the game. 4.8k HP. No extra armor on those. And castle will fall. SO shoot. And tries to micro sum, but still gets the double kill here. So much more red on the side as well. Lovely expansions there. And True just plays this one so well. Honestly, I would love to see him play this one tomorrow against the Viper if he goes through as well. I think that could be a really good matchup for him. Although normally Golden Swamp shouldn't be very favorable for the DMers. Normally something where our MRs should shine, but well, we had an interview with True the other day, and there he said that they felt like, okay, they needed to make up so much with the skill deficit they had on this map that, yeah, they kind of became their own experts on this map now. And you can see it in this one. This one is played beautifully again. Lots of gold control. Jaguar's now moving in. 4,000 gold still in the bank. Gets another castle up. Shouldn't really get too much done. And yeah, those demos now, they will just randomly aggro in the siege workshop. Shouldn't really work. And now being pushed away from the gold. The code is out of this one. And maybe there's O-shot against those villagers. No, won't even give us that one. True with a lovely game here. A strong home map. 1-1 for him, I want to say. But it is just equal. The code will have his home map coming up next. So much more gold control. True. Just a nice opening there with the mass demos at the start. But also the thing... The code would have loved to see some more towers, some more castles early on, some more houses. Didn't really expand on the mangrove terrain early enough for my taste. Did play it a bit too similar to Standard Arabia. Did have the Jaguars out a bit earlier. That didn't really matter. Did try to go for some counterattacks, but the castles were up in time. Lovely play by True. Well-deserved win, and I'm excited to see what the code will bring to the table in the next 1v1. Would love to see something with a heavy market play. Better KD here for the code. Obviously, True invested a lot, but gold should be massive difference. Indeed, 22,000, close to 12,000 here. So over 9k advantage. Solid stuff. 150 villagers, clearly an overboom, but got onto the army when it mattered again. Sweet stuff by TheCode. Let's try to find out what TheCode's home map is going to be. I'm curious. He can decide on the map and the civ now. One thing I miss with the overlay is we don't see the queues for the players. Yeah, I know. Well, maybe next patch. Ay. Daniel, thanks for the 5 gifted subs, my man. Neely, who do you think is the best DMer considering large DM experience? Well, that's what we are trying to figure out today and tomorrow. The top 3 made it into the top 3. And we will get close to an answer by today and tomorrow. The Viper is waiting in the grand finals. How to play deathmatch. I like this, but don't know how to build orders or any meta. Go to Unleashed's YouTube channel. He has some build orders for like 10, 15 civilizations. True, taking his time. TheCode hosting, but for now, not really picking a civilization. What if Kellen was Canadian? Justin Trudeau. Ooh. Viper good at every game mode in AoE? Not sure about every game mode, but in DM, Empire Wars, Turbo Random Map, RM. Yeah, yes. Can you do a how to DM tutorial? Feels a bit late now, right? Before the next DM tournament. As a caster, what do you like to see in DM for action entertainment? Cumans, Huns, Goth, Franks. Bad civilizations are Koreans, Japanese, Ethiopians. Something with horses is good for entertainment. Wonder Race? Yeah, not sure how good he would be there. How many matches are gonna happen today? 1 match, 1 best of 9. Prairie Tatars! And that's what's going to happen in game 9 as well. Oh, that's interesting. So I was against it, but I got overruled in our council. That actually you can pick home maps and home civs that are set here as well. So he picks Prairie Tatars. Prairie, for everyone who doesn't know it, completely flat map. You start with 2 hussars. Therefore Tatars, no chance to really camp any hills. Whew. I lost to TheCode in like 2.5 minutes when I played this, but True will be better prepared. Send force to buff Flaming Camel. That would actually be nice. That would actually be nice if we see them. But they're only buffed against elephants, right? Yeah. Otherwise, Flaming Camels are not really a thing, no. Also, Market is strong. Market is really strong. Massing the CA there. Ooh, this is going to be an interesting one. But like 2 villager market is obviously not a thing. You're instantly housed. So the first 15 buildings cannot be a market. Otherwise, you might just instantly die. Step Lancers, good. Camels, better. CA, Hussar. And some Rams and then transition to Kashyyyk is what the meta is on this one. Whew. Okay, let's jump into the action. I'm excited. Oh god, I didn't update the civilizations. Tatars, safe, and I'm ready. Lovely. Let's go. TheCode home map against Mr. True. It was a set map on the winner bracket round of 16 as well, and therefore everyone played it earlier on in this tournament, in the round of 32. I lost this one to Mr. Doubt. We have double stable for barracks. On the other side, we have 5 stables, 4 barracks. Look, 4 archeries. Look at this perfect placement here. Every single time, 1 tile away, except the starting house here. And now the camel for the defense. Hussar being blocked for now. Villager is trying to save himself. 1 going down at the other side. We had those 2 villagers walled in. 2 is -1. Might be -2 villagers here. Not a great opening for him. 3 to 5 villagers. Yeah, the development might be stopped a bit by the stone walls here. Hussar still active, but won't really find the villager kills. All of them full HP as well. Great opening here for the code, finding 2 villager kills early on. Players now with 2 houses here. Some in the back, tries to get onto those. Not a lot of camels to the front. Let's take a look. That camel should find 1-2 villager kills. First halberdiers are out now as well. Camel actually passing, runs into the halberdier. Let's take a look. Needs, I think, 4 hits against the villager and will find them. So 7 to 5 now, but villager losses on both sides. More raids here. Nice quick wall there, but that villager's exposed again. Heavy losses, but we find losses on the other side as well. But sending the villagers in now. That one is still trapped. That one at the front will die as well. That is just a bloodbath. And that's the start here of Prairie. So much. 6 to 5, so true. Allowed himself somewhat of a comeback. Sandman, thanks you, my man. 7 to 6 villager now. Time to breathe a bit. And the question is, where's the market coming? Indeed, building number 15, I said. Could have been something for the code. And now you see, he has 4.7k gold. And that one is jumping to 6.7k. So just generated 2,000 more gold for him. Might have problems when it comes to wood and food. What you see is now way lower for him. But the early push could be a bit stronger for him with more CA. Lots of camels here patrolling through with a rough opening. Way more military for the code. Looks like a really good game. Why delete the market? To just get some more space here for houses, for example. Monastery is now being built in the back. Something I didn't mention at all. Relics heavily in favor for the code here. Extra gold spot. 1 at the bottom, 1 at the top. And, well, CA is now getting cleared up, but only after finding some more villager kills. Gets another one here. Might get another one there. 12 to 5 villagers. Pretty soon make it 13 to 5. And that villager is going down as well. That one camel got 3 villager kills. Might even think about a 4th one at the top there. No, we'll find that one. Oh god, that is so good. And we'll find that one. What is happening? 14 to 3 villagers all of a sudden. How do you expand? How do you get resources? The answer is you don't. That one will be so tough. 1 camel completely winning the game in the back. Give that camel a big, big tombstone. Because that one behind enemy lines kind of won the battle there. Such a sneaky camel. Found so many kills, and that is just so tough. And that's where the code is just so good. Just spreads off some single units, finds so many kills. Look at that, now the patrol here knows about the timings of the monks. We'll try to expand a bit more here. True, trying to prevent some villager kills by defending this one, but oh boy. 17 to 4 villagers now, and the code is just patrolling in. Rams now messy. I remember he still has way more gold. True, not really getting onto anything. Meanwhile, we have a solid TC setup pretty soon. So far, 1 TC versus 1 TC. Just think about it. No one having a TC finished at the 8:30 mark here, because this game is so aggressive. But soon it will be like 2 for True and 7 for the code, and then he can go for full villager production. And we'll find another villager kill here at the front. Quite ballsy by True to feel like he had the timing to go for that one. Send some army around. Shouldn't really get too much done. And the push just through the center. We don't care about any control of hills. And that one won't even go up. He's not even building this TC. Okay, 1 in the back. And the code. Yeah, he's setting himself up quite nicely. Even preparing a halberdier army here. No idea if that was intentional or pure luck. I would just say he smelled that one. Maybe scouted it off a bit earlier. Perfect defense there. Rams are pushing in. Pop 70 against 125. The most crucial cast here for the defense is falling. Another raid into the gold here. And indeed, 6 to 2. the TC count now. Villager advantage will even climb higher. 9 to 33 villagers here. That is brutal. Oh boy, Monk will fall here at the front as well. And TheCode is going in for the big push. Game number 3 might be the shortest of this set, at least so far. Because True, well, score is super close, but that is mainly because he had the defender advantage under his castles. I don't really see him getting onto a solid army. Look at that. Farms are getting set up. Villagers working quite nicely. Mystic Cavalier in there. Relics, well, not really collected yet. That's something that TheCode could have improved a bit more, but he's just winning the game in the center. Then relic count isn't that important. Still controls the main gold spot. Controls some more stone. Raid at the left hand side somewhat stopped for now. But how can True ever get onto gold? He is getting some at the top, but that's it. 11 villagers to 55 now. But now you see the problem a bit. I need to set... see. Oh no, that's actually True's food count. Yeah. Well, he just went for a lot of power, but he has lost so many buildings though. Castle is now getting attacked as well. Goes for some raids here, but even if he kills 50 villagers... he's still behind in villagers. That's a rare thing to say. Military-wise, yeah, True did hold, but he has exactly this one army now. So True's holding with one army that he can never replace. On the other side, economy is close to being fully set up already for TheCode. So that's what we have seen several times, that people feel like, okay, the defender is completely dead, and then the chat goes like, what a sick hold, but actually it is not the hold, it is just prolonging the game a bit more, because TheCode is just regrouping and is now going in for the patrol again. Will now take the military advantage and then will finish the game, chewing through all those halberdiers. Kashyyyk now being produced in as well. Summer raid at the left hand side again. The aggression there is just lovely. Now the military advantage, and G to the G, plus 100 pop there. Nothing True can do, and holy moly, that raid early on. The Hussar obviously did so much damage, killing 2 villagers there at the start. And then this one hero camel finding 6 villager kills or something. Not from this world. Sick, sick game by TheCode. Oh boy. I think... oh, it's so tough to say. But it just felt like both players might win their home map tomorrow against the Viper. Both looking so hot on their home maps here. Let's take a look at the statistics. KD, obviously True with the great defender's advantage, fighting a lot on the castles, did hold off for quite some time. But the big story is economy here. Look at that. Already reasonable setup against True, who was sitting at 20 villagers against 99. 3 relics behind this one for TheCode. Just massive blue on this map. And now we're going into the set maps. And this one should be a bad omen once we get into game number 9. So True, kind of, after this game, either needs to be extremely mentally strong and shake it off, or finish it in 8 games. Can you feel the gold income from the Kashyyyk in DM? I can't. Who lost against the Viper? Lots of people did. Exclamation mark bracket. And up next is Acropolis Hans. Ooh.
Rogan?
Hans, obviously, something we have seen a lot, but Acropolis Hans should play very differently. Huh. Xidex, thanks for your prime. I'm curious how that one will play out. I didn't already jump into it, no?
Rogan?
No, they didn't. Okay. True beat Shadow? Yeah, it wasn't even close. And we had Joe Baca. Thanks for your prime as well. Acropolis has no hills except the starting areas, right? That is true. Yes, you're starting on the Acropolis and the rest is flat. We have a lot of space, no extra stone. So wood control is actually important. Distance is always long. We could see some market play here. Impossible to break your opponent. Will be lots of map control. And True has shown against Shadow that he's very quick on that one.
Nearly love.
Huge boy, nearly love to you as well. Because heavy tail on the hills is usually a big feature of Hunt's War. Yeah, yeah. Not going to happen if they fight for a lot of map control. Sadly, Hans, no cannon galleons, so the fight for the pond won't be that important. Yeah. Hans, no onager, so no wood cutting. Yeah, I think they won't cut wood against each other anyways. It's only RMers do it, and DMers do it against RMers. But DMer versus DMer, they don't cut wood. It's more of a gentleman's agreement. Whew. I'm interested to see how this one will change. I think you build probably more archer ranges and fewer barracks, right? Because you can't really force fights so easily. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we play something like 4-4-8. So 4 stables, 4 barracks, 8 archer ranges. But I didn't play it. Trap cutting in DM, that would be something to see. Yeah, it just costs so much micro. They do cut wood sometimes if they don't forget it. What is the Lion of Siege? Onager? What? 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 Hey Nili, I'm feeling pretty sick, but thanks for your cherry casting. Cheery makes way more sense than in cherry casting. Keeping me entertained. Thanks, my man. Thanks, my man. I'm drinking cherry coke. That's why I was like, and it's cherrying me up. 1v1 with Robo? Yeah, sounds like admin win to me. Hope you all having a wonderful Saturday around the world, or in Hippo country, a wonderful Tuesday. Robo forgot he was here. Ay. Who are you cheering for? Both of them. Honestly, I love both of them so much. Whoever feels better to beat the Viper tomorrow. Because I want to see an epic set tomorrow. So whoever has the better run and will be better prepared should go through today. That would be my dream. But also, what is my dream is something I can't say on stream because it's not PG-18. What are the drum rolls after the admin win joke? There were no drum rolls. Okay, early market here by TheCode again. On the other side, we have the standard opening by Mr. True. We have... What is this? No stables! No stables! 6 barracks, 9 archer ranges, and 4 late stables. Interesting approach. On the other side, 3 stables, 6 archer ranges, 7 barracks. What is this? And I said fewer barracks, and both just going wild on the barracks. 2k gold generated for himself, not selling any stone. Both doing some stone walls here, and that is going to be interesting. Oh boy. So no stable opening. Now Tarkans, they produce a bit faster, so easier to go over to the other side. Oh boy. Do do Hans get fully upgraded Halberdiers? Nope. Lacking the defense upgrades. I think I can click that somewhere as well. Look at that! They don't have the last defense upgrade. And they don't have crop rotation. Nice, right? And what? The code lost villagers here? And not too few. 5 to 9 now. The Harbardier is obviously doing a lot. And that's why you open with the Tarkans doing a lot. And that's why you open with stables, guys. Because you can raid your opponent. And look at that. That's a very long rush here. How the DMers are calling it. Sending a lot of Tarkans over. And, well, paid dividends. Oh, the dock in the center anyways. Interesting. TC is now being dropped. We need to go down to find some more extra gold, some extra wood. Map control will be very, very crucial in this one. And so far it seems like True will have the better army, but Patrol's in here against the hill, something I personally don't like. Maybe go over here and then Patrol. Now he takes the hill. The fight completely uphill. Not my favorite choice here. Tarkan's going at the side, and I think True needs to run there. And indeed, okay, I will allow that one. Saved all his cav and all his CA. So that was just 20 halberdiers traded off against maybe 5. But that is okay. I don't mind this. Demos now again. What is happening here? And this time it's heavy demo sneaking around, getting the kill there, and now some galleons. Interesting. So they're fighting more for the center than what I would have thought. Ah, funny moves. 140 military here for the code against 122. But that should be a lot of halberdiers and lovely stuff. 70 halberdiers indeed on the field against only 45. Interesting army. And yeah, so True basically only needs to go for mass CA as well. We'll find a raid at the back, shouldn't really get too much. We'll find some villager kills. 5 ahead here, some small army there, and that's still a lot of CA. What are the numbers there? 75 against 80 though. I will allow that as well. Looks solid. Oh, wanted to go for the monk, but he ran away in time. Apparently True only has a hotkey for demos, at least so far in this one. Not building a single galleon. Even a normal fire ship could win against a galleon. Nearly allowing so much. Yeah, I'm generous. I'm in a generous mood. What can I do? Yeah. Oh, CA need to go back. I'm a bit surprised here how long True was taking this fight. Is now heavily outnumbered. Look at that, 180 military. What is happening here? The code, 100 CA, 50 infantry, 20 cavalry. Now mixing in some. Where is he having those? Paladins. Oh, left-hand side. Fighting some raids there, apparently. Not having too much siege, but that's a massive force here. Such a nice adjustment by the code. Completely different opening, and yeah, he had to pay the price. It's 20 villagers behind, but his army is just so strong, and he will get some reasonable map control in exchange for that CA. Finding some kills here. Lovely move. Might find another villager kill. Snipe the one. Active. So active here, Mr. True, while fighting at 3 fronts at the same time. Uh-oh, those paladins need to retreat. They would try to, but running through the halberdiers. Some losses guaranteed there. True is holding with more than double the villager count for now. Water control though. Nicely for the code. The code just bought some wood. Okay. What surprised me, because he doesn't have a market. Maybe he cancelled like 2-3 siege workshops. Or cancelled 5 rams. Control here, control there as well. That TC is going to fall. Oh, True no, the code's struggling to get wood. Look at that. That one is getting denied. Right hand side there still raids. This one is really lovely by Mr. True. Lovely control. Jack and Nolini with our Twitch baby. Thanks, my man. But it's still 140 military against 90 only here. True needs to get on 2 bigger numbers. Has plus 20 KD though. Still lots of food for him in the bank. Is now nicely on wood. Lumber camp here. Would have loved to see a TC instead. But has the castles up. Something that the code is still lacking. True. 6 castles on the map. 2 only for the code. Where is he getting on wood? Nowhere really. Eco looks. Look at the space. It's so minimalistic. Not a lot of farmers either. See, True simply with a better setup. 24 extra villagers. Relic count is 3 for the code. So he did get the neutral one in the center. Good job by him there. It's always 3v2 on this map. Now he picks those off, and you don't actually need to build a second monastery. There's no wood on this map. Well, there's very limited one, indeed. That's kind of the goal of this map, to get into the fight for the wood. Oh, here we actually have some hills in Acropolis, so I misspoke. Let's maybe look at this. This is actually the only hill. Oh no, there are small hills around that area, apparently. But yeah, the rest is very, very flat. Trying to lick his wounds, trying to stabilize. How aware are players that they have big military pop leads? Well, obviously, the better the player, the more knowledge they have. Sometimes you don't know what population your opponent has, right? So, yeah, more than you and me. But no one is perfect. Okay, Rams now attacking that angle. Would have loved to see a go not before 4 Rams. Does he have some in the queue? Not for now. So he's patrolling very tightly here. 113 or 170 military. Close to for both players. 20 more villagers for True. Now moves in. Rams at the front, but that should be enough army and a lot of Tarkans as well. No way True can take this fight. He needs to save all his CA, otherwise 40 will die. And that should be a horrible fight for him. Just suicide the Rams. Allow your Harbidiers to die and try to run away. Actually, it takes a good fight against the Tarkans there. I misjudged that one. Okay. Had more melee units at the front, but now it's time to leave, indeed. That was a better fight that I would have taken. Next attack here at the left-hand side as well, and he's just so annoying. And that's kind of the only wood line that TheCode has at the moment. Has some over here. Now some more raids. Need to reposition himself. And that first trap might be pretty lovely. Would love to see another ram attack. Indeed, preparing some already. True, simply with more map control here in game number 4. The most epic of DM Wars. CA numbers looking a bit better for TheCode, but no Rams with this one, meaning he cannot really patrol. The Rams just buffering so much of the damage here at the front. That's why you see them in those big archer wars. Castle might fall. Well, looks pretty likely. Tarkans will find maybe 1-2 villager kills, then should get cleared up themselves. And TheCode, well, he's sitting at 95 villagers, so doesn't mind this too much. It's more about all the control, and that castle will survive. Tarkans making sure of that. One down, the second one. Oh no, but they still got that one. Now another move in here. True, just so active. Finds so many villager kills. Raid in the back as well. Lovely, lovely expansion. True, I would love to see him taking far away woodlines now as well. Making another raid attempt at the left-hand side. But obviously, he is microing everything behind the scenes as well. We also have 2 neutral gold spots in the center. Something players can fight for. Not the craziest attacks on that end so far. TheCode, how much gold does he have? He has this one left. 100. Okay, so 500 gold. And then needs to go into that one. That's actually not too great at the edge of the map there. Might run out of gold eventually. Bank looking pretty damn sexy though. Close to 4k for him at the moment. Now another ram go here. Tarkan trading off in the center. Villagers jumping out. Trying to defend this one. Doing an okay-ish job. CA need to run. Okay. Just getting away there. Killed some more Tarkans while the rams are dying. But he's making stuff happen at the left-hand side. I love how this one is turning out. And you guys know, Hans, I think with what expansion did they lose? I think with Forgotten Empires, right? Or The Forgotten is the name of the expansion, right? They lost cannon galleons. So, control here won't be that crazy. What needs higher APM? DM or RM? Well, I think it needs both. The same APM once it gets intense. But RM is not intense for a very long time. So I think the highest APM is the same, but the average APM should be higher for DM, and the efficient APM should be way higher for DM. Have we seen this map with cannon galleons built in this tournament? Yes. For example, yesterday. Dark Age is the most intense for you? Okay. Well, then you're playing this game in reverse. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Lots of CA losses here. True. No. Oh, losing so many CA here. Oh, what did he do? Left-hand side. No big attack either. That is so weird. Oh, this hurts so much. This hurts so much. Oh, what is APM, guys? Attack per minute or actions per minute. So basically, how many clicks do you make? How much do you click with your mouse? How many buttons are you pressing on your keyboard? And having a high APM means that you can obviously do more stuff on the map, right? If you click every 3 seconds, it's not likely that you will control all your army to perfection. If you have something like 4 clicks per second, then you have more stuff to do and can do some more. Control your army. Can, for example, build some units while you're also fighting at the front and controlling so much at different angles. 130 villagers, an overboom here from Mr. True. Now wasting some halberdiers here at the front. Tries to find another angle, forces some idle villagers. Could maybe go for the sneaky goat here. Watchtower! A watchtower! Oh, Hans. Halberdiers actually going now into the dock. Try to go for that kill. Probably tries to get both docks down. Actually is attacking the mining camp behind this one as well. Ghost of Joda gifting sub number 104 on this channel. Thank you so much for all your support. And it was given out to Agnius Prime, the originator of the nearly high emotes and so many other lovely ones. I think without him, I think I might have way fewer subs. A lot of people love those emotes so much. Unleash as high as APM? Not sure. I think Hera might have higher APM. Lyri might have higher. Yeah. Small time to breathe here for the coach. Just allowing his trap to do the work. Meanwhile, True going for some raids. Instantly spotted though. That tower won't have the greatest day. But going down there. 75 military against 110. True finally loses some of his villagers. Can then go to 84 military and can take a bit better fights. Tarkans moving in now, but yeah, under 2 castles, that's not really a thing. Some more repair. 1 trap still alive here. And, well, some aggression at the right-hand side. Trap is active as well. So True will gain some ground there, but the code should be fine with all his buildings. Ooh. That ram not focusing down on the trap. Trap against the other trap. Not really shooting either. So no crazy moves here so far. Holding that castle for so much longer. Rams making another attack here. Stone also pretty limited on this map. So castle count will be crucial. True sits at 7. The code at 3. But can build 2 more from his bank. Now the engagement at the center here. Rams are moving forward, and let's take a look. Halberdiers in there as well. He might have wanted to go for the surprise attack here, and that trap is going down. Castle indeed held for so long. The code still no wood here. That one is running dry. That one is not too hot as well. 200 wood for him in the bank. On the other side, 6.5k for Mr. True. Might indeed be a good thing to take a look at how the code is expanding here on this map. Let's make sure to get some stuff there. CA numbers dropping now. True goes on that hill, waits for the Halberdiers to go to the front and then re-engages. Halberdiers moving in, 1 monk behind there. Not really sure what he wants to see on the battlefield. And trap number 1, right-hand side, survives. Oh no. Trap at the left-hand side survives as well. Okay, but right-hand side gets punished. Left-hand side might get punished as well. Not yet. Harvard is moving in. Right-clicking that trap. No, right-clicking that castle. What happened there? How did the trap die? Was it the kill by the CA? Would have been lovely. Both players still maxed out. More army here for TheCode though. Still some gold up for grabs. TheCode reclaiming that one. Good for him. But next attack coming here. True won't allow that one for too long. And it's preparing another attack at the right hand side again as well. While giving up a lot of control in the center. But only 1 trap, 2 rams. Shouldn't be too scared of that. For now. True has no more stone here. Could maybe make something happen there. Halberdiers lost their lives there. I don't really see True doing too much for the kill here. He doesn't have the siege. He's patrolling a bit around. And he will have losses over at that left-hand side angle. Is pulling the villagers away. Knows, okay, that's a lost base. We'll lose that castle for sure. That tower even survives at the very top against the ram. But still, brutal raids here. TheCode, 22 villagers on wood, is reclaiming the left-hand side area and is sending all the villagers here. It is indeed a fight for wood. The name of the game on Acropolis. Sends more villagers over, builds another castle. 35 villagers here now. So that was really nice for TheCode. Reclaiming that area. True still pushing here. All the wood gone. And I think we should not see any fighting at the top anymore. I think it should all be here. And all for those massive wood spots here. CA numbers dwindling on both sides, but heavier losses on the side of Mr. True. Still pop 180 for him. And I still don't mind his position. That's an optimistic lumber camp with all the galleons around here. Another raid coming into that woodline. Will find some villager kills. Patrols into this one again. Time for Cobra cars. Indeed. Sadly, we didn't allow cheats. Wow, 60 villagers on wood now for TheCode. He desperately wants to get onto higher numbers there. Think True, putting all his resources on the map might be an option. 2.5k gold here as well. Rally count 3 to 2, as you can see at the bottom. More raids here now. True, I think he can't really build another castle. That would have been lovely. I think going for 2-3 traps and just a very methodical push into this area could win him the game if he finishes then, which won't be too easy. Right hand side control, not the most important thing for now. The intensity, those two guys, so evenly matched. Seed 2 against Seed 3. Second and third place finish actually of DM World Cup 2. Exactly the same scenario. TheCode waiting in the loser bracket finals. True coming through there. The Viper waiting in the winner bracket finals. Halberdiers now taking care of those targets. Need to disengage. Rams should be very low HP, but enough. If they survive, Tarkans dying at the front. And now this is the move into this castle. 2k wood in the bank now, but forced a lot of idle villagers. That castle won't survive. CA doing a good job focusing. Oh no, the skirmish is doing a good job focusing down the CA. Castle falls here, and that could be problematic for TheCode. Lots of villagers should be at least idle, if not dying pretty soon. Castle, I don't even think it makes sense to repair that one that always goes down. Halberdiers now will deal with the Tarkans. Need to retreat here, but that's all the wood he gets at the moment. Nice attack through the center though. Still stays pretty active. More control here by Mr. True. Lovely play. Tries to find another raid in here. That one shouldn't really work. Where is he going? Okay, patrols into the center. Just wants to kill those 2 traps. And then probably rejoin forces and make another attack happen over here. Neither player now able to build another castle in this game, so we will be at 5 versus 3 castles maximum for both players, trying to find some more kills. big armies now for both players. Roughly around 100 military, not roughly. 101 against 101 military. And now another attack here. Where is the army? What? Where's the red army? That disappears at that one? Okay. Not the greatest fight here. They can buy stone? Yes, but it's way too expensive. Let me quickly see. It is 150 gold to buy, and you don't have any more gold income. So nearly math tells me something like need to buy 400, 500, a lot to buy. 2 siege workshops now. Has all the army combined here. Let's quickly take the look. Okay, red has some army there. Blue, basically all his army over here. Some more nice snipes of the villagers, and the True knows just killing this area would win the game. Some Hussar raids there at the top, not the most important thing. CA around, so much more wood control. 7k in the bank against 1.2k. CA now not doing too much against all this trash in the long run. Can't really fight this one. I'm a bit surprised. Skirmish is actually doing a reasonable job. Rams now coming in. Yeah, the CA... okay-ish damage dealers, but now after all the halberdiers died at the front, skirmishers should just focus them down, but they aren't going for the ram first. Now they focus, and now the CA should run, I believe. Oh no, he loses too many. He loses too many. True sitting at pop 160, gets some raids in here, but the ram taking the damage while the halberdiers do the job. Lovely move, and that one all got cleared up. True, he needs to regroup, but he doesn't need to regroup. He already regrouped. Whew. Code still has stone left. Yeah, I saw that in the overlay as well. Not really sure where. Oh yeah, over here. Okay, so you can go for more. Whew. KD, plus 200 here for the code. Pretty crazy. Defending so well, but it might come down to no wood control. And so much more map control for True. I like the position of our US American. Deathmatch World Cup loser bracket finals. The loser of this one will be 3rd place. The winner will still go into the grand finals tomorrow. We'll play for $3,000 first in this $10,000 Microsoft sponsored tournament. The Viper waiting there in the best of 11 finals. 1-0 lead for him since he is undefeated so far. Some raids, some farms burning. Some light burning. Some a bit more intense burning. Should scouts be removed from game beginning? No. It's a big element of the game. And yeah, it has some variance, but it also has a lot of skill, so I don't mind it. Did they pause the game for you? No, for all of us, but now they unpaused also for all of us. And, well, now they move in here. Not a lot of halberdiers at the front, though, for Mr. True. Waypoint's not that great. Would have loved to see them over here, but obviously easier said than done. Rams are dying here. True knows. Okay, just patrol this one in. But he is also fine. If he just trades armies off evenly, that is okay for him, since he has the way bigger bank. The code trying to expand here. That shouldn't really work. Look at how active True is. Instantly sending those over. And next army is coming over. What do you think has a better chance to kill Viper in the finals? Code or True? I say with a week preparation, True. With 1 day preparation, probably the Code. CA now finally getting focused down by the skirmisher. But lots of them still surviving. The Code now drops his military numbers. Skirms chasing this one down. Rams at the front as well. Villagers forced to be idle as well. Where's the next group of army? Is indeed coming. Another TC. That won't really work though. Rams now active at the front, more being sent in. Villagers are dying here. TheCode, I think he will struggle keeping the wood income rolling for himself. 30 villagers on wood for True, 19 at the moment for TheCode. That one is blocked off quite nicely, not a lot of control over here. And we can see this is indeed the only real important area at the moment for TheCode. He needs to hold this one, he needs to get some more space and get to those wood lines. Otherwise, this will go into an even 2-2. If you are True, have you thought about playing Viper or just had to be focused on Tedo and TheCode? Tedo first. True lost 4-3 against Tedo in the earlier stages, so he feared him a lot. And then TheCode obviously lost last year to him in exactly the same stage. So True has to play two very, very tough matches first. But the ultimate goal indeed is for True to measure his skill against the Viper. He wanted to do that for so long. Underperformed in the Awakening, what he felt. And since then, never really got his revenge. And that bothered him a lot in DM World Cup 2. And then dropping early on into the loser bracket. He felt, okay, this one could go the same this time. And he kind of, yeah, had to set his ego straight and prepare for a long walk through the loser bracket. First round loser bracket. Then he had 4-4-3s. 4-3 against Jitba. And played on the same evening against Daywalker. Oh no, was it Rage? It was against Daywalker. Rage was against Tedo. TheCode, he's trying to move over to the right hand side, get some more wood here, has 70 wood in the bank, 18 on wood here, that's all controlled. Another attack, I don't think this is too crazy, but just sniping down the CA, something I don't mind at all. Looks really good for True, so much map control, so much map awareness. I've really enjoyed DM World Cup. Could we expect hope for another big DM tourney this year, or is this demand not big enough? Depends on the viewer numbers tomorrow. We have 15,000 viewers tomorrow. Very likely that we will have another DM tournament. If we have 8,000 viewers tomorrow, very unlikely that we will have another DM tournament. Yep, that's what I would roughly say as numbers. Pop 140 here for TheCode, trying to somehow hold on. Obviously, he doesn't know how much wood his opponent has, how his resources are looking, how much map control he had behind this. He knows, okay, he still has one more relic. He knows, okay, his opponent isn't taking all this area either. 8k, no more than 5. Okay, AoE fan. Thanks, my man. I would guarantee that we will have 8k tomorrow. Like, obviously combined channels, right? Like, 10k isn't unrealistic for Sunday. Is Viper allowed to stream the final? Yeah, as always. G to the G. T90 co-cast tomorrow? Nope. T90 is moving. TheCode. Didn't have wood for quite some time. Lovely awareness by True. He was just so active left hand side. So much more control at the right hand side. TheCode with a crazy opening there. But so many villager losses. And therefore True simply nice expansion. And did play it very early on for the long game. Absolute masterpiece when it comes to control again. I'm a big fan of the map awareness here by Mr. True. And we can take a look at the statistics. It's a bit like the Burmese game yesterday. A bit. Well, that's how Acropolis should be played, right? Wood control is the thing. And yeah, that's why we even removed all the starting wood at the top. And yeah, just forced them into expanding so much more. And as you can see, 18k more wood here. And 14k more food. More gold for TheCode since he got the market. And some more expansion there. And one more relic. Lovely for him. But wasn't enough. Nearly, our DM team games also played as mirror. We did play them as mirror. The last DM tournament we had captain's mode. So a drafting system. And also some mirrors, I believe. Yeah, I think, no. I think the last one was with mirrors. The one before was with drafting. Would you like co-cast with Jordan in the future? Yes. Sub in 4090 if you need to co-cast that makes bad jokes. Thanks. Who decides the set map and civ settings for these rounds? I do. And the code helped out, True helped out, but all way before the tournament started. Code is not in any team, that's true. Okay, and up next we will have Persian War. Okay. Oh, we will also have a Persian War tomorrow. Today it will be on Arabia. Tomorrow it will be on Golden Pit. On a Team Game DM tournament, who would he team with? In the past he teamed with me and Roomstock. There has not been a DM tournament for quite some time. What would be your dream DM team of any player show match? I really like me and Viper against TheCode and True. That was a really fun show match. What time is Viper playing tomorrow? 17 GMT. Same starting time as today.
Rogan?
No to war always. Subscribes to a guy that is promoting medieval war games. Doesn't really make sense, but I will take your prime anyways. Is there a team DM format? Well, we just had a 4v4 show match of Secret against Quendi a month ago. Doubt, Tedo, Viper and me. We had some good laughs. Is that the Heroes of Might and Magic 3 soundtrack I'm hearing? Indeed. Your ears don't deceive you. Have you considered having the overlay panel on the right side of the screen? I feel like it feels slightly more natural there. I had it yesterday on the right hand side. I have more space on the left hand side. That's why I went for it. What is the sub noise? I think I recognize it. The Taunt 29. If you for some reason had to quit AE, what would you do instead? I would... Oh god. Be a teacher in prison and give people the first education level. I used to be an elementary school teacher. Did Taylor lose to True? Indeed. Anton! Is it the real one? Alclan Bender in the chat. Some weird people might say the greatest DM of all times. Did beat Jitba in a lot of tournaments. One of the best deathmatch players of all times. One of the best team game players of all times. Might be the second highest earning German Age of Empires player. Or maybe it's just one with a fake name. And one of the guys with the most contagious laugh as well.
Rogan?
What is prison like in Germany? In US it's really bad. I haven't been to one. Saturas, thanks for 9 months. And let's jump into the action, guys. Score, split, even. Let's go into the tiebreaker. Because this game will break the tie. And 4 stables, 6 barracks opening here by TheCode, who's building that one with 3 villagers. Oh god, that's a very early market up then. We'll get the camel out. On the other side, the Hassa will do way more damage. We'll find the villager kill, and TheCode just so much better here. Is saving his villagers, most likely to try to go for the wall. Hassa won't find the kill. Nice adjustment to the very short distance here by TheCode. And distance is extremely short. Ay. This one will be more camels than we normally see. Harbor your numbers. This one could be a short game. Why not play with strong post-em civs or bad post-em civs instead of mirror? Because one is still better than the other. And therefore it's never fair. Villagers now going down in the back. That will be maybe 2 more dead villagers. Okay, 1 dead villager. Meanwhile, on the other side, Camel is finding a kill there as well. Paladin at the front will find another kill here. Will be 7 to 8 villagers. Maybe even a kill there. That Paladin is doing some good work. Finds the kills here. Might even win against the Halberdier and then can take the villager at the top. Let's see. Oh, not in line of sight. Night line of sight, obviously pretty damn bad. True, 6 villagers. TheCode at 7. Slight military advantage for him behind this one as well. Oh, villagers exposed here. 4 villagers, but nice quick walls. Nice quick walls. Defending this one really, really well. Could have been lots of losses, and that one is walled off as well. 1 villager is dying at the very top, but that's something that True will accept. Now deletes all his stone walls here at the same time and goes in for some patrol. Some army scattered around in the back, and funny stuff that we don't see anything at the very top. Look at that, also all the hills here, but it doesn't really matter. Completely flat ground here. This is the most Prairie Arabia game that I've ever seen. Short distance, massive attack with the Hussar at the front. No hills at all. Just patrolling in. Who gets more army out wins the game. 60 military for TheCode. 24 True at the moment. Uh-oh. Problematic for True. What is his production? He goes for Paladins. Barracks are working as well. Uh-oh, villagers here need to wall themselves in. 70, 80 military against 20. This one could be a very short game. And this is untypical for a Persian war. Not a single elephant, not a single scorpion to be seen. Rams are flying in as well. Castle's in a lot of danger. TheCode might just get this one over with pretty damn quickly. Deep into the base here of Mr. True. Oh god, this guy on his opening, so good. Short distance is where he really shines. Massive amount of barracks. 8 barracks is what he played. Just saw distance is very short. Let's get in for the quick kill. Paladins are now coming around here. Will find some villager kills. Will he deny the castle? I don't think so. Some quick walls here will finish the castle, so quick walls weren't even necessary. But so many villagers lost. 18 to 5. Population 22 to 115. True in some problems. Remember, game number 9 will be Prairie again with Tatars, something where TheCode was looking pretty damn hot as well. 100 population lead. This game is over. We're just waiting for True to type the GG. Sick opening by TheCode. Did see the short distance. Did put 3 villagers to build a stable. Therefore the early camel. Therefore his start was smoother. Did get some more raids in. More army. And yeah, that was just beautiful. I will try to learn that from him. TheCode, yeah, he might be confused. Okay, where is your stuff here? He is sending a Paladin around. Won't even find too much here. And yeah, we see some elephants, but they are instantly dying. Rams getting the kill here. True. That's a game to shake off. 3-2 score now for TheCode. Ay. Still no match point though. Best of 9 means whoever gets 5 wins first wins the full set. Under 10-minute game. Yeah, that's the DM action that we sometimes see. Short distance, lovely opening by TheCode and the instant punishment. Obviously the stats, well, not really saying more than what you saw. 5 buildings raised there instantly as well. I even heard a relic being picked off. We had way more villagers as well. 32 against 11. TheCode and his openings, man. Very, very fast. And now we go to 4 legs. A map where the distance is also pretty damn short. Spanish though, stronger villagers, so should survive a bit better here, I feel. Code is a crazy man. Yeah, he is. He is indeed. How do players adapt to be short distance so fast? They're just that good, right? Seeing it on the minimap, seeing, like, basically you build your first houses, then send the Hussar over, and then quickly scan the minimap, and then you see where are the hills, where are the relics, where the gold spots, and then he realized distance is short, no hills, let's just smash in your face. And TheCode just did that a bit better. Nearly your viewers on an Empire Wars letter. Don't think there's enough interest. Nearly, have you ever tried a 7-layer burrito from Taco Bell? No. Not even sure if I've ever eaten Taco Bell. Nope. It's not a big thing in Germany. You know, we don't like diabetes. Do you know what Code does for a living? He just finished his PhD. I don't really know. Obviously, all see the Kill Italian game, wondering how it will look like. Yeah, should be a lot of condos, right? Normally, it's designed around condos as well. So there's no unhealthy Germans confirmed. Indeed, you heard it here first. Why does the start menu keep popping up? It happens like 5 or 6 times since I've been watching. Because normally I have 2 screens. And every time I switch into the screens, I need to press my Windows key. And that's because the PKZ overlay only works on this screen. It's not pretty, but something that we have to work with now. It's not normal. It's simply because otherwise this overlay wouldn't work. Do you think Jitba was unlucky in this tournament? No. We got a Hooters now in Frankfurt. It freaks me out so much when I see families sitting there. So many reasons. Okay. Not that Taco Bell is Mexican, but Mexican food in Germany is pretty meh. Okay. Yeah, maybe I can talk to PKZ and tell him... Like, the thing is, normally I have... Like, obviously, Windows key is always the main screen, and the overlay only works on the main screen. And normally I have everything in my overlays at my main screen, and Age of Empires on my second screen. But then the overlay isn't displaying. So, that's why we had to go for it this time. So every time I want to end the music, for example, I need to tab out, and every time... Actually, overlay is actually something I can do with my Stream Deck here at the bottom. So at least that's helping. It's fine. Yeah, it's not ideal. But it should never pop up during games. When are you playing, Nili? I already played a lot today. I will play some during tomorrow. I will play some more on Monday. Is PKZ Viper's dead? Indeed, he is. Not that McDonald's is sushi, but sushi in Germany is meh. Okay. Okay, TheCode. Now, early market by him. We have the 4 stable opening here, and followed up by 6 barracks. So that's going to be a lot of Paladinos from him. 5 stable here, 7 barracks as well. No castles yet being set up, but a lot of houses. Look at that, 21 houses already being built. Paladin now here for the defense. Villager can actually fight back here and doesn't even need to garrison if you are Spanish. Just take the fight like a man against the Paladin, and obviously supremacy. Gold count now way higher for TheCode. He already did sell quite a bit again. The guy that loves to play the market push so much. Distance, 4 lakes, relatively long. Also beautiful thing on 4 lakes, you can build the market so much earlier, because normally you struggle to get onto food and wood fast enough, but just plant down a dock here and food isn't really a problem. Just do 15 fishing ships and that should all be fine. Villager still losing one. Something that shouldn't really happen too easily. 9-7, so even lost 2 villagers here, but finds a villager kill in return. Paladins obviously still around, and well, we'll find 2 villager kills here. Lovely stuff. Well, True has to be happy with that opening. 8-9, we'll find another kill at the top. 7-9 now, okay. And should be blocking off the rest. Relics, very even, I would say, through the center. one relic a bit better for either player. Extra gold spots more towards the left-hand side of the map. Let's take a quick check at the hills. We have one over here in the center and two massive ones here at the left-hand side as well. I think a bit better for Mr. True. Maybe this one, well, could be very contested as well. Oh, goes for the sneaky castle over there. We have some more expansion there for our player in the blue trunks. How about you fight now? Better hill advantage, obviously, for the code. Paladins now moving in. Misclick there on the Hasa. First Conquistadors joining the party as well. Not having the army coming in here for Mr. True. He sends more army in. He is the code, and, well, True with the first losses, but regrouping at that spot now. Castle's going up the left hand side, one paladin patrolling there, and yeah, the code will get that nice crucial hill at least for now. Con count not really that high. Let's take a quick look here. CA numbers, no, Conquistadors apparently classified as cavalry as well. Did I just hear first dog? Not really, okay. Ah yeah, I did. Goes for 3 dogs. That's a lot. Okay, interesting move there. Oh, look at that. True tries to find another angle. Wants to control the left-hand side a bit more. Just gives that hill up. Knows, okay, that's not really something I can contest now. Therefore, that stone will be tricky for him. It's very early on here, collecting some of the relics. Should at least get 2. Tries to go for more. Nice move here by the code, being very active in that regard. Castle Unite on the right-hand side. Oh, yeah, at 84%. Sick move there, and the code will get the gold, will get the stone. It was a very ballsy one. That castle is denied at the left-hand side. Relic stop for now there, but I think in the long run that one should belong to the code. Relic here, blocked as well. Monk, I think, went down there as well. Neither player, any relics. Double the villager at the moment for Mr. True. Military advantage on the side of the code, though. Lots of Conquistadors went down here, and Onager to follow this one up. Castle count a bit better for the code. Has the defensive setup so far. Only now really getting the TCs up at his main gold spot. So a bit on the later side, but remember, he did have the market, so should have more gold in general. While the code... Oh no, True. Look at that. Already setting up farms quite nicely. Why so few missionaries? Well, for starters, they can't carry relics. And that's what you want to focus on first. Plus, we play on fast speed. Therefore, conversions are just worse, right? Just so much more clicking, so much of having... Yeah, less gain there. And I think you also have heresy. Plus faith for Spanish? I think they have really good monastery, right? So missionary is not really a thing. Now you can educate me if Inquisition even works for missionaries. I would say yes. Easy fight off there. She was thinking about trying to make an attack into that castle. Not really going to happen. Villager very ambitious here. Still fighting for that relic. Oh, that's a lot of army though. That's 40 army that he's not using. 47 army that he's not using at the moment. Tough spot. The center simply belongs to the code. True, with more military. But won't really find the kills. We'll make another attack happen in the back here. We'll try to make something happen at the right hand side. But that one won't be pretty. Needs to go back here. I don't really see that one too good. Is there a woman in the top 100 right now? No. Gabi actually had a pretty good showing against Huang in the Americans Cup. She lost 3-2 there. And Huang after that beat Twig, so that was pretty crazy. And 3-1. So Gabi had a better performance than Twig. But I don't think she's top 100. Castle goes down. 1 trap in exchange. Onager Conk at the moment. 1 relic for the code. Will get 2. Still has this one pretty close by. And, well, those Rams now moving in. Will most likely get that castle. Pretty deep into the economy here. True's resources not that hot though. 41 farmers. And, oh, did that freeze? Oh yeah, Age of Empires bug, guys. The overlay completely froze. That is something we had happen even with the other overlay. Oh, actually? Unfroze. What? Did it freeze and unfroze? Huh. That's something that had never happened before. Ram won't get the kill. 160 HP here. And that's a big, big win for the code that he did hold that one as well. Halberdiers getting slaughtered here. Monk behind this one. Villagers will die. Another attack here. The True is playing it quite nicely, I have to say. Stays very active. We'll get more gold control. We'll have more hills, more castles. It's just this one in the center. Buying himself so much time with that attack here. Gets more kills. Would just love to see him. Maybe sneak 1, 2 dogs here. Just think about it. If he has like 5 Spanish cannon galleons here. Crazy talk. Crazy talk. In Back T series, he actually did sneak a dog in Vikings War and went mass cannon galleons, longboats on the other pond. Oh, that was fun. Exclamation mark bracket for everyone who wants to know how the Viper is doing in this tournament and when he is playing. Everyone else obviously knows tomorrow, 17 GMT. He will play the winner of this set here. Paladins doing an okayish job, sniping some of the onagers at the top, but Conquistadors still around, doing an equally impressive job. Both players heavily with their numbers on the villagers here, as we can see, 130 for both. Very low military, trying to lick their wounds. True should get 2 relics, no? I think he should. Do I see the monk? Don't tell me it will be 4v1. Can't find it at the moment. Are fish traps worth it once the pond is empty? Yes, absolutely. They're more wood efficient, and since every civ has gill nets, they're actually pretty damn good. And they're so much tougher to raid, right? How do you raid those 10 in the back here? And villagers, you can just put them, like, even if conquistadors are coming over, you can just put them over here and then back to your fish traps. Are fishing ships included in builds? I think yes. Otherwise it would just be too crazy of an overboom. And also the numbers add up. Ah, and I'm saying that you can't raid them. Oh boy, was I wrong. But also villagers would die equally as bad against this raid. Lol. Lol. Okay, lots of red raids here. Lots of farmers as well. Very stable game at the moment. Ay, 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 ay. 4v1 relics now? Oh god, that should not have happened. Conversion now. And was that a paladin? I don't know if they have heresy. Now goes for that dog. Lots of halberdiers. True, 150 villagers. Heavy overboom. Really shouldn't really... Should just think better of it. 40 military at the moment. Gets a lot of gold. Gets some more siege workshops up. Mass amount of resources for both players. This one could be a long one again. Would you say True has better chances the longer the game goes? I think it's very even. It's tough for me to say. I didn't see a lot of the code 1 hour plus games, honestly. Ay, ay, ay. True, with a big overboom. He should know that. I see his overlay might show fewer villagers. Because their fishing ships are not included. And how many does he have? 13 here. But even if it shows 136 villagers, that's also an overboom. Not getting onto any military. We did see that earlier. He then lost some, slash deleted some. Remember the Aztecs war where he was sitting at 150 as well. And he won that with the second wave. At the moment he's just losing one castle. Not the worst thing in the world. Banking up quite nicely. 70 farmers. Still 10 on gold. Chopping away here. Gets some more archery ranges. Okay. CA maybe on the menu. Why no one is going full monks? Well, I just explained that with fast speed you can't micro them. Your opponent has faith as well and maybe even heresy. True has 5k gold. Why? You will see that very often from him. He's simply a guy who banks up a lot, gives up some ground, and then still makes it somehow happen. But yeah, this one feels too long. Chilling for too long. Even queuing up more villagers now. He sees that he has no army, right? Where is he making an attack? Okay, some halberdiers here. We should get that castle, I believe. 7k HP. Makes another attack happen in the center. But he will lose so many castles. Castle count at the moment 4 for him. We'll reclaim one. But we'll find a kill in exchange. Or will he? 3 castles, reasonable repair here as well. I think unleashing the halberdiers could be an option. Meanwhile, that's not looking too pretty. I think some bombard cannons could be nice. Get some more kills in. Makes another attack happen there. 147 villagers. Bank is looking pretty good still for him. Interesting. Feels like he is gaining more map control, right? I'll force some repair there. We'll get that one. Oh, sneaky keep. I love moves like these. Okay, maybe he feels okay. If we just trade off armies, I will suffer the 4v1 relics. So now I heavily overboom. Give you some ground. We'll fall back. And then at one point delete 60 villagers. Okay, he just deleted 10. Somewhere. Maybe fishing ships? Oh yeah, I think he deletes 10 fishing ships. And then goes for one big army. Might be an option. But now the code is sitting at endless amount of resources as well. Conquistadors going in, trying to go for the 2 bombard cannons. Got 1, got 2. And I think only 2, 3 Kongs went down there. Now the attack for True. Not really sure what those paladins are up to. Dancing a bit around. Onager dies. And, well, that's not the prettiest fight ever. Rams are moving forward, though. Hi, guys. This could be a long game. And then, obviously, 4v1 relics should be good for the code. He also had the market, but True has more extra gold spots. Mass amount of Kongs. How about this here at the front? I don't mind trading this one off. Not just important that Code doesn't take this fight once the halberdiers get there. If there were more, but against 5 he can obviously just take this fight straight up. True still with a massive overboom. I'm shocked that he stays on those amount of villagers for so long. Yeah, he's banking up resources quite nicely. Oh, not that expansion. Okay. Might want to make a trap go happen into that area. Keep here, even falling. Oh, the small moves that those 2 players are doing is just so sweet. And now villagers trying to fight down those rams. Should do an okayish job. Halberdiers around this one. I think 2 rams are falling, but still 2 rams around. Sends them over to the other side. Surrounds them. This ram is still not attacking. Lots of halberdiers should die. I think this is a hold. Only 1 ram left at the moment, still attacking. Villagers are fighting this one down, I believe. 70 HP. The cast is still shooting 1 villager, shanking away. And that is indeed the defense secured. Alright, 30 villagers. True losing more and more. Honestly, I'm not sure how much he minds. Looking at really solid resources. Goes for some more repair now. Would have loved to see him get some traps out. Not really happening. Halberdiers moving forward. Oh, they can just right click. No, he patrolled in actually. Goes for some more raids. Okay, we'll find some villager kills. I don't mind this too much. Castle held here. Castle won't be held at the other side. Oh, doing some okay damage against the Kongs. Not the most important thing. Maybe a siege workshop and getting 1-2 bombard cannons out himself could have really helped. Gets another raid in here and another keep. But there's not a lot more stuff happening. Oh, even lots of idols here. 23 idols, but now just deleted those. And the code, as you can see, now dropped down to 15 idols. Hussars are moving in, wants to get that bombard cannon, but then nothing to kill those 2 traps behind this. It feels like still more map control for True here. Now the castle up that hill for the code. Ay, guys. I wouldn't be surprised if we break the 1.5 hour mark here. It is still very far away from that, but both players very reluctant to die in those situations. The code, more conquistadors, more relics, so you can continue with that. But True, creative with ideas here. Gets a lot of rams, very active here at the sides, and has a very solid bank himself. Castle count 6 to 4. Both players could build more castles if they desire to. Rams. Ooh, sneaking around. Does the code see that? Oh, no, he does not. Goes for some more walls, but that castle is going to fall. 5 rams, I think, should be enough. We will see. Wouldn't mind if True just took a fight at the front while this is happening. Tries to go for 1 house. That shouldn't really work, though. Rams out here now. And, yeah, can't really find the block here. 5 rams, active conquistadors, obviously having attack bonus against the rams, but fighting uphill, not too pretty. Castle most likely going to fall. We meanwhile attack through the center. Traps need to run. Castle 1300 HP is going to fall here now. 800 HP, 2 rams. Okay, no, they will finish this one, and that's a big massive army through the center. True, now at 110 villages as well. We kind of got into the stage where both players should just throw it at each other. But look at the bank of True behind this. Very active. With all his very cheap units, forced the code to trade this one off. In the long run though, 4 against 1 relic. It's tough to say. Rams making a good job though. I'm doing a good job. Hussar raid. True is playing this one so actively. I can't believe it, how well he is playing it, how he is raiding everywhere, making it so tough for the code, who has mass conquistadors, mass castles, more relics. But is somewhat getting dwindled down here. This is what it feels like a bit. Conquistador count still extremely scary though. Will take quite some time to break that one. True's gold count still very solid. Can still mine 600 more as well. Mine some more at the front without a mining camp there. Would love to see that added as well. Food count looking pretty damn hot as well. Let's take a look at the market prices here. Food to sell 42, wood to sell 52. So actually we could even generate some more gold if we wanted to. Interesting that the prices are not at the bottom. Although it's a 41-minute game already and was very stalematy for quite some time. Hussars trying to find another raid here under the castle, and against Supremacy Villagers shouldn't really work. What does work is Halberdiers against the Conquistadors, and Skirmishers aren't too shabby against those either, but now lacking the Rams. Normally we did see those a bit better. True, is he maybe trying to play the long run again? Feels a bit like it. Longer games are favorable for True. As I said earlier, I don't know. It's just tricky to say because we had so many very short games where the code was just winning it instantly. More conquistadors dying. More conquistadors dying. Skirmishers so good against those. Halberdier skirm constantly trading off here. I think the code needed more siege. And True making another attack happen here. Not a lot of rams. Would have loved to see like 2-3 traps added. Uh-oh, the code at the bottom with all his gold. But, oh, that's a nice go with the traps. And we'll easily get that castle. No way to defend that one. Onagers here. How is the wood count looking? That's the last wood! That's the last wood! The code is taking at the moment. Oh. 3k wood in the bank though. Not really on that one at the moment. Oh, that one could be it again. He sees more than I do, although I see the full map. This is brilliant map awareness against for True. Goes down to 4 castles though. Another loss in that regard. How is the wood income at the moment? 15 villagers on wood for TheCode. Now goes for another lumber camp at the front. Hussars trying to defend the right hand side raid. Another attack through the center. Rams doing a good job. Now even killing siege workshops isn't the worst thing ever. Forces another 200 wood investment there. The code is trying to expand, but I think that could just be the next angle of attack for True. Let's take a look. Skirms. Well, can't do too much against paladins though. The thing is, if you ask True now, how much gold do you think... No, if you ask the code now, how much gold do you think True has? He will say 100. But it's actually still 4k in the bank. Traps relatively exposed. Okay, no, they're going back. Instant reaction there. Lovely stuff. Yeah, melee pathing heavily improved from the last patch to this one. That was the main reason why we are playing with this patch. Otherwise, we might have switched or still finished the tournament with the old patch. With Capture Age still working on it. What was the plan to do with bank gold? What does he wait for? I have to ask him in the interview later on. Onagers could get some good kills. Halberdiers all dying. Champions at the front. Even he lets the castle live. He wanted to save his traps. Oh, he could have gone for one more volley. And could have maybe saved the traps regardless. Or lost them regardless. Oh, no. Not saving them and not killing the castles. The double loss. Meanwhile, not taking the greatest fight here against the Halberdiers and the skirmishes behind. That was beautiful for True, who is still holding on. Skirmishes doing their work. Now this one is not the greatest angle to attack into. Onagers retreating. Attack at the right hand side continues as well. Just such an active play by True. He just goes trash plus mass rams. And TheCode not really finding the answer to this. Oh, but now unprotected Onagers. Something I don't like too much. Just suicide them. Okay. Ugly for True that he's losing those. Will survive with one. But not too many hussars went down there. Ram attack again into another castle. And that's not a lot of stuff that could contest them. Could be 6 to 4 castles pretty soon. Still getting some gold at the front here. That one is mined out. That castle is falling. Just waiting for another attack at the left-hand side. 3k gold against no gold. 4 relics to 1 though. Anyone knows where Viper is? Germany. Leipzig. What about market prices again? Good thing. Let's check that one. Food now at the bottom. Wood at 52. So obviously the code can't sell. The question is, does True not want to sell or does he not care? Oh, actually the code has 3k in the bank. True doesn't. So the other way around. Just better wood control. How's the wood looking for True? We didn't look at that for quite some time. Oh, he is limited at the left-hand side as well. And some here. So, yeah. It was a fight for the wood on both sides the whole time, though. Something I didn't even see. I only saw that the code was very limited. Language, guys. Only English. Okay, Hussars should be finding some kills here, but Halberdiers are around. Shouldn't really get too many kills. Maybe like 4 or 5 villagers going down, and then the Halberdiers should do something. Although, well, Halberdiers are only at the bottom. Those Hussars can still make something work. Rams over here dying, and we see the red dots continuing. Some more raid at the top. Oh, true, just very active. No one really going for the continuous water play, though. 6k food still in the bank. Halberdiers raiding the top. Obviously not the greatest raiding unit, especially against supremacy villagers. Skirms around here. Ooh, how do you get an advantage? Yeah, burned through most of his bank now. 1.3k gold left. 80 military against 70. Uh-oh, not even enough wood for his farmers. Okay, did fix that one quite quickly. Some nice raids at the top. Holding at that angle. We'll try to make another attack happen here. I think even trying to break the walls with the rams could be a good option. Goes for some champions now as well. Oh boy, the intensity of this game. True obviously knows. If I lose this one, going down 4-2 against the strong opponent won't be pretty. And TheCode obviously would indeed love to get to the 4-2 lead. Not even sure what's coming up behind this one. Yeah, no one has the APM to click back with villagers, fight there, and villagers don't attack back automatically unless it is the Dark Age Scouts. In a threshold like this, what's the best composition with Skirm Salpasa? Woof! Impossible for me to say. Some people play it differently. They just sell mass amount of food to then go into mass champion. You can see True is building way more ramps than TheCode is. I think you can't be far off if you do a third. Maybe Skirms are a bit weaker. Maybe 40 Halberdier, 30% Hussar, 30% Skirmisher, 10% Champion, 5% Ram, 3% Monks, 2% Traps, 1.7% Skirmishers, 1.7% Conquistadors, and yeah, I think then we are at 90%, and the other 10% is probably Onagers. Which is more Impress in this map? I don't know what you mean. 40% vodka? Yeah. Oh, builds a very aggressive TC here at the front. That's not going to live for too long. There's way too much army over here. Look at that crazy KD, by the way. Something I didn't really mention. 1.3k to 1.6k. Our overlay is even breaking because of so many kills. That TC will instantly fall. So way better KD here for our player from Turkey originally. But some more villager kills here. Hussars active in the back. And that's pretty nice. I still think True is playing this one very, very good. And oh, very well. And whew. But TheCode also with nice reaction sends a lot of Halberdiers back. Just would love to see another attack with like 3 traps, but it's not really going to happen. Champions now through the center. 72 farmers. And TheCode, I think he just sold... No, True just sold some food. Queued up some more champions. With TheCode having no gold left in could actually turn in favor of True. Well, he has 4 relics and True has only 1 relic. That's the big story behind this. Can you tell us the guys are doing in real life? I did that in the intro. TheCode just finished his PhD. He was studying in Belgium. And True is a mathematician. Doing data analysis for companies and used to teach in university as well. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Callan is finishing his thesis as well. Okay. Ooh. Who's the better RM player? TheCode. I always get confused. Is RM random map or actually rated game? Random map. The average DMers has so many degrees now. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Like Cortical, the guy just in chat is a doctor, for example, and it's pretty crazy how high the education level is in DMers compared to RMers. I can't really explain it either. I think the average age is also higher there. 130 villagers for TheCode, only 40 military at the moment. Uh-oh, this one looks better for True in this fight. Has way more champions. Hassa's coming in for the raid again. Ram now attacking uphill, something I don't like too much. Hassa's trying to find some kills in the back, but not click far enough. But still, breaking that wall. No attack here, keeps being active. Champion coming over, maybe killing that villager alone could be nice. Still at the top. Where is Code getting wood now? I can't see it. That's the only wood that TheCode has at the moment. Still 2.3k in the bank, but he has 30 villagers on it. Now 20 villagers, and I can see 11 of them over here. Uh-oh, TheCode. He might run out of wood here. Hi. True had 20 military now. We'll find more villager kills. Both going a bit crazy on the villager count. But they're trading off armies so heavily it might still be okay. Ram, is it now attacking? It didn't look like it. And now it is. Okay, villagers dying here as well. TheCode had pop 180. Meanwhile, some more raids in the center. The keep did go up. Some more champions coming over for some raids. Won't really find the kills. How is the wood looking here? Oh god, they're fighting for the wood in the center. Oh god, this is all the wood left in the map, kind of. This is all over here. This is... What was it? Was it Ghost Lake? No, it can't be Ghost Lake. We didn't see Ghost Lake yet. Why am I confused? Acropolis. It was Acropolis. Acropolis Hunts War all over again. We see not unsimilar units. Some more champions being mixed in. But... yeah, the big fight for the wood again. They're just so evenly matched that, yeah, we have some very short games, but also some games that break the 1 hour mark here. Melee matchup on Cross must be sick. Yeah, I would love to see that one. There will be some matchups that we will never see, which is pretty sad. I think we didn't have a single Vietnamese war. Didn't have a single Ethiopian war, and not a single no, we had a Korean war. Yeah, but no Ethiopians, no Vietnamese yet, I believe, in this tournament. Every other civilization we did play. 99 farms! Indeed, nice spot from the chat there. So yeah, that will be some production for sure. More aggression through the center. True sits at 132 villagers. Now fights with his villagers as well. Bop, bop, bop. Fight! Slap him, clap him, clap him. No, okay, let's go forward again. Waypoints over here, both at 60 military. Lovely move that TheCode is taking the wood in the front first and only then the one in the back. At least that's what I would love to see. Next attack is coming in though, and there's not a lot of militaries, what I want to say, but sends over another 25. Sends those villagers in. No one has any stone, so no more keeps. Is it a good idea to use supremacy wills to fight champions? No. It just is a lot of micro. Bought some stone! True, bought some stone. To look at that! The overlay is breaking! Once we have over 100 villagers on food. PKZ was not prepared for 100 farmers. 101 farmers at the moment for Mr. True. That tower goes up here as well. Villagers are jumping in. Oh god, 104 farmers at the moment. Just crazy, crazy food eco here by True. Might be selling so much of his food as well. Ooh. And we have some stone left. Oh! We have True still mining some stone, so he didn't even buy that one. And now another ram is coming over. The code is struggling here. Very late game, looking pretty damn sexy for True at the moment. The code is sitting at 74 farmers. Not shabby at all, but not overlay breaking. Yeah, DE says there's no way player will ever have 100 builds on one resource. Yeah, something like that. Uh-oh, tower could actually fall. Villagers trying to fight this one down. Halberdiers are coming over. I think the tower might be saved. Next attack here, and I think True just patrol everything here. Both players just everything here, and it should be fine. Champion's trying to find some kills, but that's, well, 500 wood left only. This game on DM should have 500 pop. That would be fun. Actually, I played a tournament in March that had 300 population. Oh no, it was it? No, it was in November. And yeah, that was fun. Especially I thought I killed my opponent. And he had no villagers left, no army. And suddenly I scout his back base. 8 Victoria. And his economy was kicking. I couldn't believe my eyes. And then I was like, okay, then I quickly built them as well. And yeah, but I thought he was below pop 100. But no, he was not. 112 farmers now. The code does not stop. Oi, 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 oi. 150 population. Code now struggling a lot. 5 villagers on wood. Goes for the one at the front again. Champion even retreating. Next army is coming over. Another keep being built. And that one will go up again. Simply having that little stone over here really worked out. Send some villagers over. Don't tell me he's building a lumber camp there. He is building a lumber camp even. Sniping some more villagers here. Another attack at that angle. Should go for the villagers. Hussars. Oh god, KD. So much better for the code. But maybe it doesn't matter. Even walls in the keep here. Does not want to be broken by another ram. Has arrow slits on that keep. 15 damage output. Villagers obviously pretty good at defending this one. Champions now coming over. Pop 170 against 160. Both players absolutely at the limit. True. Just gets so many champions. He's just constantly selling food at the moment. Because he knows champions is the unit that wins me the game. And his late game is just so incredibly good. Oh boy, would I love to see the best of 11 of True against the Viper. Potentially tomorrow 17 GMT. But I also remember the fast 8 and 11 minutes games of the code. Where he had a crazy showing against True earlier on. Would be quite interesting to see how the Viper holds those crazy market pushes. Time to breathe a bit. 83 farmers. Pretty damn good for the code. 115 farmers at the moment for True. You think fish farms are most important now? And no one goes for them. We have 1 farmer here. We have 4 fish traps. Neither player goes for them. I don't know why. Refresh the lumber camp, please. Well, he's going for this one. Which one do you mean? This one you shouldn't refresh. Like, investing 100 wood is something you really don't want to do at the moment. Neither here. Whew. Will the wood be decisive? Well, that's what we're talking about for the last 40 minutes. So I think, yes, it will be. Time to pee? Go ahead, my man. I will pause the game for you. Please write when you're back. Whew. True selling tons of food? Yeah, indeed he is. See. So you're saying banking is better than refreshing at this point? Would? Yes. Like, instead of, like, another lumber camp here would make a lot of sense. Like, your efficiency isn't getting better. You always stream in English? Mondays in German, Tuesday to Sunday in English. Is there any backside wood for either player? No, no, no. We already checked all that. Nothing left here. It is all that we can see. Trying to give you an overview of all that's happening. This one is left, and we are basically fighting for this wood here and those at the right hand side, the last remaining woodlines. Hussars are going in for another raid. Villagers could die here. Another champion v champion fight in the center. That's going to be some dead villagers. TheCode with an instant reaction sends some to his CC, but not all of them can actually fit into the CC, and the rest dies at the right hand side as well. True, 145 villagers, and this is no overboom now because you simply have to use the market so much, and that's going to be some losses. The walled in keep is now getting attacked by the siege ram again. Villagers did survive, both players with pop 170. What in the same game? Any predictions who will win this game? I will go with True. Although it's 4v1 relics, but I think the wood control might be better for him. 2.6k in the bank. And he simply is more efficient with trading off. Yeah. Why True not building any fish top left corner? So much fish left. What? So much fish top left? You mean left? Maybe he doesn't know. Investing wood into getting food? Maybe something he doesn't want to do now. Oh, now nice quick walls. But that's costing 50 wood again. And the hussars are still getting through. Oh god, that hurts. Twice. Uh-oh. Dives in here again. Champion's doing a good job. Pop 200 against 170 at the moment. Reasonable gold for TheCode. I'm a bit surprised. Where did he get that one from? Obviously, Conquistadors now not really an option. Champions could be something. Did sell a lot again. 500 gold will go down pretty soon. Champions trying to find another angle. Maybe sending another ram in could be something here as well. At the moment, there's not a single range unit. So actually, a walled in trap could be nice as well. True has 9 villagers on wood. 25 on wood at the moment for TheCode. Another crazy game between those two. Whew. Military 24 to 40 at the moment. Just another cycle of units finished. Trying to regroup here is TheCode. The intensity of this game. Built somewhat champions, but can't really find any spots to raid. So I think just producing them to the right hand side might be better. Maybe sneaky move. Like 10 champions around here. Hope that 6 survive and go for the monastery. But impossible to know. And a very risky move as well. Noob question. How do you keep your fish working after each fish expires? Automatically get your fishing should going to the next available fish. Indeed, that's how it works. Just like villagers, after they chop a tree, they go to the next tree. Military count of 50v50. Champion count is looking pretty damn hot. 38 here against 43. Still disengaging. Waiting for some more champions at the front. Villagers at the top. Some hussars are coming in as well. Seems like a very even fight. I think TheCode is winning slightly. Oh, the smallest of edges here. But more hussars coming over. Those are super hurt. More hussars going for the raid at the right hand side. That's a lot of villagers. Some of them being pulled again. And the villagers now fighting back. But now we will see. One hussar goes down and the rest of the villagers are idle. That's the big problem with villager fighting, right? You kind of need to right click them. Another attack here. And this is the spot where I would agree with replacing a lumber camp. 120 farmers now for True. TheCode sits at 80. Not a bad number. Hussars now going for it again. 1 relic still against 4 relics. What are those champions? Where did they go? Coming over here now. Maybe a mistake to group them up the left hand side. TheCode 30 idle villagers. Only 10 for True. Who's getting some more wood control. Look at that. Dropping off some wood. Now could have enough wood for another lumber camp. Goes for it. I think 1 tile away is better than directly on it though. Not even sure how much wood that is. Can't replace the farms. He can't replace the farms at the moment. Let's quickly take a look at the wood price. 17. So he could technically buy some. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Idle farmers now. Doesn't have the wood to replace the farms. Not easy. Relics will win the game. Not unlikely. That's why it hurt so much that it was 4v1 in a spot where it should have been 3v2. Oh, another good raid here. Lots of villagers dying. Trying to defend this area. Oh god, this could be the final fight. This could be the thing we have been waiting for. 67 military against 62. Is that the fight True wants to take? Seems like yes. This could be the final one. If TheCode wins this one, the game might be over. The True is sitting at pop 200 though. TheCode drops down to below pop 160. Villagers fighting in there as well. He did pull the boys. Hussars reinforcing. More army being sent to the front. Both players heavily dropping. No player can replace anything. Still lots of food. Maybe some more Hussars. Lots of villagers dying. I'm fine with calling it a draw. Play this matchup again, guys. Champions moving in. GG. I don't know who resigned. True did give this one up. With a 20 population lead, he did resign. 4v1 Relic was what counted in the end. Oh no. Oh no. True out of wood. I think he can't win it. He can't replace his farmers, guys. He doesn't have wood. He needed to win this one. He needed more. GG, what a crazy game. I think it was a win due to the relics in the end. Code still had his 80 farmers running. Did have enough wood banked up. And did win this fight as well. Crazy game. Absolutely crazy game. A game that didn't deserve a loser. 1 hour, 32 minutes, and one of the better very long DM games. One of the very entertaining ones. Lots of strategic decisions. Military, KD so much better for TheCode. True, might have been forced into that. Because he saw 4v1 relics and did go for all the trash against the Conquistadors. Then did dwindle the Conquistador numbers. So many rams. And gold count in the end, even. But that is True actually having more against the market and against 4 relics. But he did have 35,000 more food and did probably sell most of it. Relic count, hallelujah, 2k to 9k. Just think about it, 7k more relic gold than the early market and still True gets more. Absolute madness how True used that market. I think if it's through 3v2 relics, it is absolutely True's game. 7k difference. Just crazy. And if you like crazy DM games, the next one will be something you will absolutely love as well. Humans, one of the most aggressive DM civilizations, something the DMers love so much. Whew. I remember True vs Leash last year with lots of tons of long games. Yeah, I know. Especially their bracket game was very, very long. Humans can build a second TC in DM? Yes, they can. Humans War, do you go Paladin or Hussar with the insane production? Step Lancer, option 3. Like 60 Step Lancer and then transition to Paladins. Code vs Viper final. Code needs to win one more game. So far, it's Viper against someone. No idea why my nose is running. And it's still Persians and Mayans War here, so they didn't launch the game yet. The coach should resign 2 games and play game 9. Okay. Whew. They have to be exhausted, guys. How late is it? They are playing for close to 3 hours now. 6 games. And there were some good long games. And some very short games as well. Persian game, instantly over. The Prairie game, instantly over. Dune's Mayans War, something I really loved. And that one was really lovely as well. What was the final of last DM World Cup? The Viper against TheCode as well. Viper winning 5-3. Technically beat TheCode 3 straight to force game 7. No, I did win game 2, 5 and 6. I was down 3-1, force game 7. Kilimanjaro Italians. That could be interesting if True wins the next one. I didn't get it. Why open with step lancers? I still don't know when to use them. They produce so much faster, and you are so much better with sniping villagers. We will see, and you won't believe your eyes how fast they produce. True is better in late game, but late game is against Viper is not ideal. Maybe you can win, but I would want Code to win because early game aggression is the best way to defeat Viper. Not a bad thought process, my man. What advantage does Viper get for being winner bracket? 1-0 lead. Best of 7 set. Humans on... Don't have it Serengeti as well. Ooh, Human Serengeti. That's a very aggressive one. Why did True resign? Lack of wood? Yes, he couldn't reseed his farms anymore. I think True will not play to full potential, knowing game 9 is the TheCode home map plus Civ. I don't think that he thinks like that. No. He's a guy who thinks, nice, I will force game 1, force game 9, and then I will clap him on his own settings. That's how his mind works. Not really sure why my green screen is going crazy now. Like, really crazy. Where is it? I don't know. How popular is RE2 in China? The biggest, like the country with the most players. Do you think there ever be an official or unofficial mod version of the game for the game where 12 or 16 players can play against each other? No. TheCode didn't rate much. What do you think? He couldn't with Kongs, and then he never got the breathing time. True was just so active. Ram go right hand side, Ram go left hand side, Ram go through the center. Just very active, guys. And now I need to see some Nilly energy if you want to see game 8. Because True will need it. Serengeti, absolutely massive. We will see a lot of dead villagers. I will guarantee you that. A lot of step lancers, a lot of funny sounds, a lot of action here. Step lancer production absolutely out of this world. We are live, and now you will see, guys, I'm not speeding up the game. This is how fast they produce. And that's why we go for them, because you can mask them so nicely, and you can snipe so many villagers as well. Step Lancer now coming over here. What's the opening? We see 5 stables, 4 barracks. On the other side, we have an opening of 5 barracks. Only 2 stables! True only opens with 2 stables! That's not a thing! That's not a thing! And now we see True actually walling 2 tiles far, so that Step Lancer can't hit him over the palisade wall. Oh boy, I think True will lose so many villagers. TheCode actually lost 1 now. Love all the energy, guys. True will absolutely need it. Oh, misclicking here, villagers. Not really dying. 7v7 now. Villagers dying. Harvard is defending. I think this is not a real thing. True, what are you thinking? I love his creativity. I love how he how he questions every single matchup. But, oh god, you will lose so many villagers here. Now goes down to 4 villagers. Goes down to 3 villagers. I think you need more step lancers. You need to raid some more. But he might get some more vills at the front. No, he won't. That one is stopped 6-4 now. We'll defend the rest of the raid. We'll get in castle up nice and early. But, oh, also the market. The market for True for the very first time. And he will have way more gold in general. Okay. The Code will have a stronger army. We will have more Kipchaks though. And this is actually the moment where we transition into Paladins. 8v5 now. Those two should easily die. Defend it. Next army coming forward should be defended as well. 70% here on that castle. No way the Code can take this one. True is holding. True will have way more gold. I just don't understand why he's not going for more Paladins. Maybe has them queued up behind all the Step Lancers taking this fight, and Halberdiers are doing a good job. This is very gold efficient for True here. Halberdiers just doing a solid job, but now more army coming from the top. Kipchak numbers now on the field. Something we don't really have for the Code, who's now only getting the first castles, but due to all this aggression, is getting more map control. 50 pop to 115. Nothing to go too crazy about as long as this castle finishes, which it will. For now, yeah, villagers surviving. And then True survives. So yeah, it's not looking great, but we were in way worse spots. Some expansion here, blocking some of the relics for the long run. And the Code might be over-investing a bit too much. Kipchaks should be able to hold this one here. True did play this one already against Tado. And did win this one quite nicely. So much more paladin aggression, but he played this one very differently. 7k golds on the bank, 1.5k only for the Code. Gets the resources absolutely on the map. 3 castle defense set up pretty soon. Kipchak numbers pretty solid. The Code. Oh, that's an aggressive castle. Wants to buy himself some time. Do I see any cracked terrain? No. For everyone who doesn't know, cracked terrain means your buildings have take more damage. So you always want to build your castles over that area instead of over that area. Oh, that's an easy defense for True. A very easy defense. We'll have the better KD, and oh, look at that. We'll get that villager kill potentially. That castle shouldn't really go up. Mass Kipchaks now should defend this reasonably well. First siege onagers out on the map though. Since that, when was there cracked terrain? I think African Kingdoms introduced that. So 2014? Oh, so close and yet so far. Oh god, patrolling here. But the castle might go up at the left hand side. Microing here like a god. Taking hits like a god as well. And that castle at 98%. Oh god, 3 villagers going down there. Kipchak still active. We just need to see some traps. Would love to see some more siege in general from True here, who is leading 30 population, gets the siege onager kills, 1.8k gold for him, gets some nice kills. Kipchak numbers so good for him. Another villager coming over, just needs 2 more hits and the castle would go up. Shouldn't really happen though. Kipchak numbers just way too good. True is looking hot here. It's so unfortunate for True though, how he is. Oh no, now he sees it. The monk did spot it. Plus 50 population for True. Has fewer TCs. Has way more military though. 116 against 46 at the moment. Interesting how True made it happen to force the Code to burn through all of his gold here. SO now obviously really good against Kipchak. Kipchak super clumped up. Paladin trying to get some more control at the right hand side. Still very crucial hill in the center for the Code. Let's take another look at hills everywhere. Left hand side pretty big. Hill here, hill there. One in the center as well. And we have the elevation at that area. True with an 80 population lead though. But he didn't fight for quite some time and doesn't know how many resources his opponent burned. So if you ask him now, what's the pop of the Code? He probably wouldn't say it is at 120. He thinks probably that his opponent shouldn't be too far away from pop limit as well. But the Code scores actually pretty damn bad. Look at that. 12k against 9k. Some more Kipchaks being active here. Okay, maybe True could read into that though. 147 against 47 military indeed. Just a crazy number. We're just lacking some siege. Give me another attack at the top there. That army needs to make an aggressive move. And indeed, moves in here. True, with a nice move. And then it could be Italian war on Kilimanjaro. So hope you love some small, weird, scattered around trees. You love some map control. You love some fight for the center. You love some fight with condotieros. Because that is what we could see in game number 8. But game number 7 isn't over yet. TheCode still tries to convert this one for himself. 1v1 relics for now. Fighting for the right hand side. How did those Kipchak sneak in? I don't even know. Another raid over here at the gold. And that TC is falling. DMers absolutely love Serengeti for all its aggression. Impossible to wall. So many hills to control. So much gold to control as well. What do you go for as Italians in DM? Well, next game you will find out. I will predict we will see at least 150 condos that game. Wild prediction, but I will stay with it. Oh god, so many good raids by True. He's just so active. Finds more kills in the back. Look at all those villagers dying here. Goes down to 60. How are both at 60 villagers? I can see it for True because he had 140 army this whole time. But look at that. Kills the army at the front as well. TheCode can't even keep up to pop 80 against the pop limit guy, who is now preparing some siege for the attack in the center. And True has to see, okay, this one is looking pretty good for me. Actually, the monk is getting pushed towards the monastery. Pop 60 here. And we will surely see a game 8. Would be one of the craziest comebacks that I've ever seen. Actually rebuilds a base here. TheCode, funny stuff. Pop 70 is something that True should not really see. Let's go into the fog of war. Obviously doesn't see those farms. We'll try to get some more control, some more castles here, but it doesn't really matter. G to the G. Sick game by True. I've never seen this opening before. Normally it's mass step lancers, but this one was 2 stable step lancers, 5 barracks, mass halberdiers to defend this, and then we go into the castle defense. That was just lovely. Forced TheCode to burn through so much gold. Then the market for him, score in the end 9k to 15k. Holy guacamole. That is a game for an education book when it comes to DM and Ecumen War. Sick. Sick, sick, sick. Never seen something like that before. And yeah, just masterfully played. Then mass Kipchak. Did get the defense. Did save his villagers. And massive, massive army because he had simply so much more gold. Statistics. Plus 130 kills here. And yeah, this gold was even. But the units lost were all trash units for True. And for TheCode, all gold units. And that was why it was so weird. 2 relics in the end for True. Obviously only an 18-minute game. And True can win the short games as well. Do you think Code's game plan did not work? Orkut? Oh god. My man. For everyone who didn't understand that one, Orkut is the first name of TheCode. Oh boy. I can smell a deciding game 9 potentially. What a great set of games today. If you love DM as much as I do, or even if you love it half as much as I do, and maybe heard of the player, the Viper, he will be around tomorrow and face the winner in the best of 11 against those. I'm so on the edge. Yeah, it's a bit unfair, right? That I charged for a small seat, but you only need the edge of the seat. Game 9 to Tars again. Could be really good for TheCode. Searching for his name now. I don't like DM, but these games are so good. Well, then you maybe like DM. DM is so fun. Well, it's so entertaining. So action-packed. Don't tell me they already started. No, they didn't. So lots of condos. I don't know. Bombard cannons. I think you built some towers as well. Is it live or recorded? Did you see any ECL banners here? Did you see any Battle of Africa banners here? No, right? Then you know it's life. Hello, Robo. Are ARPs better than Genoese? Arbalest produce faster and you can mash them easier, but Genoese are stronger. Although I think Arbalest have one more range, which is actually quite helpful as well. Hand cannoneers? Well, Condotieros are the counter to hand cannoneers. And we will just mash condos to begin with. Okay, this is going to be interesting. The nearly energy did help out last game. If you want to try it out again, it could push through over the edge to force a game 9. I see Clemenzor spamming for his... No, not his apprentice. Oh, his apprentice, yeah. You are the Padawan. Can Skirm counter champions? Not really. Unless you are Aztecs. Terrans have champions? I don't even care. Condos is the way to go, guys. They produce faster. I think they walk faster as well. And... Are all Germans as sassy as you? No. Thanks for asking and thanks for your interest in Germans. And not overgeneralizing. Good of you. Let's go into game number 8. Still, 2 match points for the code. Let's go, boys. How many barracks are we opening? That's the big questions. 11! 11 barracks! And market! What is happening here? I did promise you 150 condos. I didn't know we would see 11 barracks. Italians. How did I not do that earlier? Oh boy. 1 spearman at the start and then it should be full condos. On the other side, 5 barracks, 6 archery ranges, 3 late stables. Don't really know why we add stables on this matchup, but okay. Especially if you want to add them maybe at the start. Pikeman defense is 1. 11 barracks condos. I don't even know what we do with the market, honestly. Let's take a look. Maybe sell wood? I think we are selling wood. We're selling wood. Food untouched. Sold 1k stone as well. Full condo production. Hill here. This one will be really tough to hold for true. He needs to get onto Arbalest numbers ASAP. The moment he gets 20 Arbalest out, he is okay. But condos, now with improved attack, now with improved armor, should be pretty damn strong. We're playing the new patch, guys. Villager did survive here. Not a lot of villager killed so far. Stable. Uh-oh, lots of red stuff here as well. The code goes down to 6 villagers. Better opening here for true. Better defense here by our Deathmatch World Cup champion. Episode number 1. But now some villager kills in return. 5 for the code, 6 for true left. +1 for either player. Oh god, 11 barracks. Now the first castle looking pretty soon as well. Double archery range now at the front. More Arbalest at the side of True. I think he should win this fight. Tough for me to judge. Don't really know how much damage Arbalest are doing. I think 5 per shot would make a lot of sense. 10 minus 5. Hasa's now being mixed in. Don't know why. This hill is the most important thing in the game. Resources, a lot of them at the top. Relics, way better for the code. But it might not matter. If you control this hill, you're so close to the base of your opponent. And you might win this one. Condos not really being sent over. Arbalest behind this one, doing a good job in this choky area. Villagers could be walled in. Not a lot of range from the code. Arbalest doing a good job. Condos trying to find another angle. KD slightly better for True. Actually reasonably better, but needs to keep up the production. The code with more military condos just produced so fast now. And I think we now saw... Well, how much did we have? 150 units dying. I think over 100 of those were condos. And we're still producing condos. So I was right with my 150. Forest trap out. I think we need to see some onagers now added. Maybe some bombard cannons. Villagers not really walled in. Oh no, what an unfortunate thing here. Did forget to click the last wall. Hussars could now go in, maybe kill some of the onagers, focus those down. Arbalest numbers still solid. Villager killed at the right hand side. Arbalest taking the hill control. TheCode with more villagers. True just pushing through the center and is claiming this hill. It looks good for him. This is so good at the start. Where are his villagers? So many idols. Oh god, the macro heavily slipping behind this. He knows he takes the hill. It's looking good for him. Won't really have the hill control. The market though. Gold will be problematic. Not a lot of villagers on gold. Now expands a bit more here. Those two still active. Sends another villager to its death. Uh-oh. I think the second wave might be better for TheCode. Castle. One volley. Then dies. Onager gets one skirm kill. Then dies as well. Arbalists are looking okay. Uh-oh, not a lot of villagers on gold here. That might be the big problem. Arbalest trying to find another angle. Will snag some of those condos. Has to be fine with that, but still no hill control. Doesn't really want to patrol in there. Needs to go away. Hussar won't find the kill. Nice quick walls here by TheCode. The ranged unit could maybe come over there. Not really in time. Both castles might go up here, I believe. Hussar's nice move. But what can they really do? Onagers should get sniped, but they aren't. Onager shot got in here. Another one over there. Arbalest numbers just decimated. 10 more population for TheCode. Another castle goes up here. He pushes into this one. Still holding his ground. Now the first elite Genoese crossman coming out. Comparing the stats. One less range than the Arbalest, but 10 more HP. I think one more armor for them as well. Expanding now at the sides. No one really taking care of any relics. The push through the center is just way too important. TheCode with more villagers. True with more army. But now mixes in Hussar Skirmisher. Is that really army? Or is this just a random number? Some expansion at the top. Get some keeps up. But that elevation belongs to TheCode as well. And the most important hill in the center. Now some traps out. I don't really see any bombard cannons. Something I would have loved to see. A bit of a better KD for True. Now we see some more keeps being placed down. Gets so much more control. Tries to find another angle, but takes so much time with it. The hill in the center now belongs to TheCode, who's leading the series 4-3. Some more raids at the side. Code 20 more villagers. Maybe that could be evened out if the raids are beautiful. But honestly, 2 Genoese could defend this raid alone. Cars obviously doing fine as well. We will see some villagers dying. Trying to find another angle here. Traps. Rerouting. True was over aggressive. I don't think so. I think he could have gone for siege a bit earlier and maybe adding some more keeps. Maybe the towers before castles might have been an option, but that's so tough for me to say. I know he played it probably 10 times more often than I did. Nilly or chat, can someone tell me what's up with Doubt? Yeah, he feels better now. I talked to him like 3 days ago. Ooh. Comes away there. True. Obviously won't give up. It is an uphill battle, literally. The whole center belongs to TheCode. Onagers defending this one. Does he even want to commit the Onagers against the trap there? Would really surprise me indeed. Not going for it. Kondo's finding another angle, maybe. Not so reasonable control at the top. TheCode got one relic. We'll get more in the back. That one was a very fortunate position for him. Two onagers dying, the rest of the army as well. Wasn't really worth it to kill the one trap, but bought himself some time. Okay, True's next options. Basically, push over here. Would love to see bombard cannons. I can't state it often enough. and then have the control from this hill. He has okayish gold. Massive amount of wood still in the bank for him. And yeah, I think I'm still, yeah, not seeing enough siege from True. I think that's the biggest problem here. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Don't tell me. What is happening? True. Are you typing the magic words or what's happening here? What is this fight? What was this? I'm speechless. Did he farm behind this? Now drops double castle. But he just lost all his army. Obviously we couldn't see the chat. I thought he was typing it. The GG, good luck next. Kill Viper tomorrow. 120 pop against 170. But he had a chance to fight on even ground over here. Now he gave that one up as well. Still, only some traps. Ooh, that castle even in danger. Keep defending quite nicely. Not a lot of rally control. 4v0 though. Another raid here. 11 barracks opening. We have seen so many crazy approaches. The Cuman War was crazy. The Hans War, very special as well. Adjusting to the map there was Mr. TheCode. Now a slightly better fight for True, I believe. Where are the bombard cannons? You have 40 villagers on goal. Just mix in some more skirmishers. Okay, gets the kill there. I like that. But TheCode, he can just continue pushing here. KD now completely evened out. That castle is going to fall. Castle count 0 to 3 pretty soon. Okay. That one just went up, so it's 3v1. But those two traps still firing or just starting to fire. So it might be 3v0 pretty soon. True actually house at pop 170 here. Takes this fight, but... God, I got triggered by those stone walls like the 5th time now. Arbalest moving in. Castle is surely falling now. And... what can we say? True, had a great run. I don't want to do the... okay, the series is going to end casting, but what can he do? It's uphill everywhere. Heavily behind in relics. Didn't get the market. Has fewer of the extra gold spots. No castles left. Mixes in skirmishers. Has an okayish economy, but builds the castle outside of the map now. Pray for a miracle. Maybe that. Maybe the disconnect. Robo's away and I can just say, okay, let's replay. Those are our only options at the moment to see game 9. Unless. See, TheCode is making a big screw up. He's sitting at 114 villagers though. 4v0 relics, has way more towers, goes for a lot of condos, wants to stay active. Spam the suit to help out True. The Strawberry, still believing. I'm not the guy who can fake hypecast this for you guys. True now goes for Hassas. Left hand side angle, tries to make something happen. Right hand side angle, he would be spotted quite early on. Let's just go into the point of view of TheCode. This is with Fog of War, guys. He sees everything at the right hand side. Full tower control here. Onager, all the hills. This is the most vulnerable area. But he has nothing there. 3 villagers on gold. Far away, another TC. And so much army that he could use to reinforce. Now another big attack here. True, is he trying to break this area? Seems a bit like it, but against all those onagers on the hill, that's never going to work. Arbalest need to run away. Arbalest nicely defending here for TheCode behind this one. And True tries to get another castle up. Thinks about getting more traps out. But gold income, not the prettiest for him. Only 5 villagers on gold at the moment. Arbalest, ooh, running away. Onager trying to go in with the deep shots, but ooh. Oh. Did actually only hit one. Oh. Oh, that is crashing the game. I did it. I did it, guys. I knew I shouldn't have not have selected that one, but that is the game crashing move here, and I just wanted to give it to you. And now the overlay won't work. G to the G. Make this my main display, and we will just kill... Oh god, I can't kill the overlay. This is Age of Empires DE for you. If you have too many units selected that are dying at one point, that still happens. And I knew it beforehand, that's why you normally don't see me selecting anything, but I couldn't resist this time. It was just too tempting for me. Hi. Thank you so much, DE. All good, all good. And I'm not even sure neither player is streaming. I think we will just go and... Yeah, Memp is streaming as well. So we will cast on his POV. I think that makes most sense now. And just mute him. And yeah, you will see the beautiful Memp there. And my chat over it. Yeah, he has the overlay there as well. I think... what can we do? This one casting. Let's just go for this one. And big bada boom, Mem says it as well. Population is 165 against 180 there. And counter production still pretty long. Memp is going crazy over it as well. Maybe I would just go full Stealer mode and just go like this. Sorry, Memp. And maybe scoreboard, no sieves over that. Yeah. I think we will go with that one. And Memp, obviously, as you all know, going crazy in those situations. Hi. Pop 180 against 160. Memp even running out of water. Best part of this, if you can't click now. Yeah, I know I can't click. Oh boy. 100 military for the code. True sitting at 55. The pushes are just continuing here. So much more army going into the center. And... Villager count 102.95 at the moment. I think that's overlapping. I think I will just remove the chat for you guys. Then you have Mem's chat. Some better booms there. You can give him some love as well. And yeah, I think he looks beautiful indeed. And more condos moving in. TheCode looking at the 4-3 score here. Condotieros are now moving in. Pop 140. True is dropping. He is losing all the control here. Right hand side move is coming in. And we see... Oh, he is even retreating. More traps moving forward as well. Whenever Memp moves, it looks like he's sitting on his lap. Maybe I am. And we just merged the cameras. Can you put yourself next to Memp so it looks like you're co-casting? Well, then we would just see a person that we don't hear, right? G to the G. Memp is going crazy as well. Oh, lovely stuff here. Unfortunate that we couldn't really see that one. And yeah, I should not have selected the game there. 5-3 in the end. We knew that the game was about to end every second here. What a lovely series for sure. And we can take a look at the bracket now. How do I do this? Page got updated. And let's log in. So, guys. What do I want to do? I want to have this one, yes. And I want to have... this one, no. Heroes of Might and Magic music. Let's close Age of Empires. And we'll ask TheCode for an interview after this one as well. He will play the Viper tomorrow. Best of 11 series starting 17 GMT again. And I will give TheCode a quick TheCode interview question mark. Happy smiley. I hope you enjoyed the show. And we will see each other tomorrow, 17 GMT, if you only want to see Age of Empires. If you want to hear from the man that will have a tough task ahead of himself tomorrow, you stay around for a bit more. He says yes, and I will say... Wow. Tomorrow any co-caster? No. At least Viper can't lose 0 this final. Actually better for him. TheCode! How are you doing, my man?
Oh. Yeah, I'm doing fine. A bit tired. It was a tough series, really.
Yeah. I can believe that. We had a lot of really long, really tough games included there as well. Oh man.
Yeah.
Um, so you had the
Uh,
fortunate spot that you were already waiting in the loser bracket finals, and True had
yes.
to prepare for Tato first. How much did you prepare
Yes.
going into this set?
Uh, During the week, I played the matchups with Jitpa mostly.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of ready for the same matchups. I was a little bit
Rogan?
down losing bet in the winners bracket final, so the motivation was a little bit down.
Okay.
But I tried to practice the Civ matchups and settings, and it worked out. I'm happy.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And yeah, there's obviously so much to talk about in this one. First of all, Dunes on Mayans War. I love this one. So many mind game potential. What did you think? Why exactly two villager market?
So I actually I like markets.
I know. My chat now knows as well.
uh,
I told them every game.
uh, so what I did there, I thought if I go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 villagers, and what are the possible things that he can go.
Mhm.
So I ruled out 4 and 3 immediately because you cannot do barracks and I cannot send my eagle. For example, if I do 3 and if he makes 4, I will not be sending my eagle, but I will lose a lot of time. So, doing some kind of discussion in my head, I thought that 2 should be ideal. If he goes for more, I can still rush because he will not be sent. He will not be able to send his eagle.
Mhm, mhm.
If he goes for less, like one villager or one villager or 1.5, still good for me. If he goes nothing, which is the worst case scenario, I think he didn't go any villager. Then I just simply need to defend the rush, then play smart based on the map and the relic distribution if I can survive the rush. So that was kind of the thought process I had.
Mm-hmm. Didn't you think though that if you go for the market that you get up a lot of map control and might fall behind in the relic count?
That's why I did massive barracks. So I knew that I will be behind in the population count,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
but the anti-market player cannot go mass eagles because of the gold. And the plume archers are only effective when they are really messed up. So I thought I could close the gap to take the map control with more eagles. Uh, yeah, that was the thought process there.
Okay. Important that you don't reveal any strategies you want to use tomorrow, right? Like, don't tell
Yeah.
me too much in sake of the interview. I can ask you more on your winners interview tomorrow, and then you can reveal everything.
Okay. That's better actually.
Okay, so only say as much as you want. And okay, then you fell behind 11 to 9 relics. What was your mindset there? Was that something you planned with, or did you think, okay, I should actually be ahead?
Uh, so uh, I knew I was behind in the relics,
Mm-hmm.
but I did make some good fights, and he had a front gold. So at that moment, I didn't check how many relics I had because if I had checked, it could give me a kind of bad mindset.
Oh, okay.
I didn't really check. Then I tried to make a push through his front gold.
Yeah.
So I thought if I can deny it, whatever the relic advantage he has, I can kind of neutralize it. Um, yeah, then I push front like non-stop for 20-30 minutes, I think. He held it really well. But in the end, I saw that I had only 2 relics behind. My impression that I could be a little bit more. Uh, yeah, but I had one objective: deny him his front gold, make the
Mm-hmm.
push there. Yes, yeah, that was the mindset.
Interestingly enough, at some point I asked my chat, okay, how is the rally count going to be? And most people predicted like 13-7 or 14-6. So you did a good job coming back there. And then we
Thanks.
had the home map of True. What home map did you expect from him?
Uh, I thought maybe something he already practiced against Tato, like Bulgarian's Golden Pit, that he couldn't get to play yesterday. I was expecting something like that. But yeah, he chose something he practiced before for in the losers round. He was playing he played great that Civ matchup in the tournament. I remember you saying that this was almost perfect.
Yeah, I was impressed.
I think I didn't have a plan what to do, especially after losing the middle. He played really well with the demos, onager shots. Completely outplayed me there.
Okay. And then yours home map came next. Why did you go for a matchup that is in the later set? So something it's very likely that he prepared it.
Yeah, I don't think he would have time to prepare for the game 9, given that he only played last night.
Yeah.
And I am kind of confident with Prairie Tatars. That I don't really think too deep. I was confident with it. I also, maybe I shouldn't say.
Okay.
There's a certain way of playing in Prairie. I think it works better for my style compared to his.
Hi. Then the Hans Acropolis game, and you played with very late stables. That was an interesting approach.
Yes. So the Acropolis has limited gold, right? And I thought, we also practice with Jitba. He is the master of this different strategies with Hans. When he did it, it really worked well, mainly because you spend your paladin first to halbs and archers. Then you can mess your own pala. It worked really well. Jitba made it work very well, but I couldn't. I guess my problem was mainly I couldn't get hold on the wood.
Yeah. Well, then Persian War, just a quick clapping, and then we went into that brutally long Spanish War 4 legs. What did it win for you in the end?
Relics, I think.
Were you ever scared of losing it, although you had 4v1 relics?
Yes. I was, it's also hot here. I was sweating. I am I realized before, not one, but 40 minutes ago before the game finished, I realized that Kellen is going for the wood. And I had Eld of Golden Army. I was like, okay, Kellen, this is not going to wood fight. I have 4 relics, Golden Army. Then minutes passed, and woods started to run out, and then I got a little bit of afraid. Am I losing this? He played really well there, I think. If I didn't have 4 relics, he probably could have definitely won.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah, for sure, I think.
You had the Golden Army. That's a nice phrase, yeah. And then we had Serengeti. What went wrong there?
I think I overextended my push. I thought I killed Eld of Villagers. I thought he didn't have enough houses to keep pumping Lancers, but I was simply wrong. It was a misjudgment on my... I kept pushing, although I could have just used my advantage to get map control, and I wasted a lot. So simply I fall into trap that I wanted to finish game fast, but if the opponent survives, it's difficult. I think I overextended there.
At one point, he had 8k gold left from his starting 10k, and you had 1k left. It was just a sick Harvard defense by him. And went along for his kip checks there as well. And then we had Kilimanjaro. Why 11 barracks?
I was planning to go 7 or 8, but then I saw the map is really close, and my Hussar did quite a bit of work. I don't know if it killed any villager, but it did idle him. And the Condottiere producers are very fast. I already had the market. And the map was different shape, like the hill was on the left. So I thought that if I can push massively through him in a direct line and use this advantage to spread to the map, and Condottiere could give me this opportunity, so I increased it to 11. We also played with Jitba a couple of times. I think the condos are really powerful in the new patch.
Okay, Sweet stuff. And now you are guaranteed top 2. Pretty similar setup as last time, right? You in the winner bracket finals, falling to Viper, then beating True. Now back in the finals. Last time you had to play it back to back. Now you get a solid 20-hour rest and get some time to prepare. Best of 11. What can we expect tomorrow?
For sure, I will try to put my best out there. I have a bit of a problem of nerves. I feel like it's dragging me down a little bit, but I will try to go with a better mindset this time as well, and try to do my best. Viper is a great player. I feel it's always very hard to beat him, even if you get a lot of advantage. He somehow manages to break you. So a lot of respect for him, but I will also try to bring my best and put on a good show, hopefully.
Yeah. Did you look at the settings yet?
I looked at before. I remember that they were good DM saves, but I don't remember them now.
Yeah. I think so as well. They're pretty good. I see Frank's there, Goth, Hans twice, Khmer. I think it could be a really good set there tomorrow. I wish you best of luck.
Thank you. Also, congratulations to Kellen. I think in another day, he could have definitely won this series.
Yeah, obviously, like 2 very unfortunate super quick games, right? The Persian one, the Prairie one. That hurts.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, I think 4 legs, if it's 3v2 relics, I think he wins.
Yeah. So, when me and Kellen play, we also practice partners. It's like daily thing. Sometimes he wins, sometimes I win.
How much will you practice between now and the finals tomorrow?
I don't know. I know that I'm very tired at the moment. I will take a good look at the saves and try to decide how do I need to train today as well, or just have a nice sleep and try to find an opponent to play tomorrow. Okay. I will see.
Yeah, okay. Then we will see each other tomorrow. Best of luck till then. And yeah, lovely dudes. Thank you. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you a lot, Nili, as well. Thank you.